Good morning. Play some random. Play some ranked. Let's see what we can do. I guess we buy the spear. Ooh. That's an early win. We've got nature items. What bag have we got? Vineweave basket. Healing is amplified plus 10%, sorry, by 10%, plus 5% per nature item inside. In rounds 1 to 10, the sale chance is increased. Sorry. The sale chance is increased by 20%. Oh, the sale chance. I thought that meant they sold for more by 20% or something. Because I'm silly. I guess we just want to load up on nature stuff, right? I would kind of like the shield. Huh. Unless we do a little something like that. I also want the piggy bank. Empty the whole shelf. Oh, I bought everything in the shop. Lovely. I kind of want the banana as well. We also want the whetstone. I think I want both of these. I haven't figured out what build we want to do today already. We could go poison spear. We could go immune spear. We could do a massive immunity build. Maybe. Maybe. Do we want more mana? Do we want the banana? Do we want the... I think that is okay. I'm thinking we grab this instead. And we do a little something like that, perhaps? Yeah, let's do that. Let's send it. I'm sure I could probably put this better and maybe put the healing in instead of the unique. And the shield doesn't... the spear doesn't need to be... I was about to say they're not going to have any armor, but they have armor because of this thing. Or do they have... yeah, gain 30 armor. I mean, we've got through their armor anyway. Our healing's doing pretty well. Although this is only healing for 5. Even though we have a 20% heal amplification. Oh, it's healing for 1 more. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I think we want the piggy bank, we want the whetstone. We could grab the coal, we could grab the what do you call it as well for the sake of it. We probably want luck. Can we make a lucky spear? We can't, but we can make a crit wood staff. Ooh, use 3 mana and deal plus 7 damage. And for the next 1.2 seconds, all your attacks are critical. That could be kind of nice. I think we want you. We probably want more bag space first, however, so I think we do that first. We could go with Sir Sand as well. I think we want this. Do we sell a piggy bank immediately? No, because that's a waste of gold. Kind of feel like we do that. So we still maintain the healing. This is now going to give us a 70% chance to deal 1 extra damage. We probably can sacrifice. Like that. We're not using mana right now, so we don't need the blueberries in. I guess we could do something like that, perhaps? And maybe some sand? Or an additional damage? I think sand's better than an additional damage. I think we are going to probably go for the hero sword. I mean, we could always go for a shepherd's crook. That could be kind of nice. Not sure. Let's send it. Okay. Max health. Lots of fire. A couple of heals. Here comes the heals. I still really want to play like a max health build, but if I'm being honest, I don't really know what we need in order to gain a crazy amount of max health. We'll keep our eyes peeled though, we'll see how the build progresses. 2 nice early wins, that spear is carrying us. What do we got? We got Piggy Bank Pinata. Destroying piggy bank generates items instead. 30% chance for piggy banks to explode, and items gain 5% critical hit chance. We could do that. We do have the potion thingy-majiggy-jiggy, but I don't think we're going to bother. Because if we want the potion thingy-majiggy-jiggy, I think we want to play a Pyromancer. A Shelly. Yeah. I think Pyro would be the potion build. Fortuna's Kiss. Chance-based items are 30% more likely to trigger. Every 4 seconds gain a luck. Or at least 5, we gain a random with a luck. I kind of think we get a piggy bank. Does this do anything? No, it doesn't. So we could do that, I guess. I think we do want you. Oh, we could turn you into a totem as well. Your health is above 70%, gain in power, otherwise heal for 8, 3.6 seconds, and it uses minus 15% stamina for each light item. We could do something with that, I guess. We have one, we have two, we have the hero sword as well if we really want. We want bag space, there's some bag space. We probably want you. Let's not do that just yet. Do you need to do anything? Torch. A torch? 25% chance to gain +1 damage on a hit. I don't think we need that right now. We can put you there, so now both are gaining damage. You have medium stamina. We could gain a luck, which is going to increase our accuracy by 5%. I kind of feel like we get a piggy bank. Oh, we could also make a lucky piggy bank, right? Up entered gain a coin, so that's the same as a normal piggy bank. However, we gain 2 looks, and chance-based effects of the star items are 12% more likely to trigger. Interesting. I think we probably want... not sure. We can do a few things here. We can also turn this into a lucky one as well, which is going to give us a luck. 75% chance on hit, which is going to be a boost to our accuracy. I think we do want to do something with the spear though, seeing as we have it. Which is either a poison spear, which we have just missed. This also makes sense, because we are going to be getting lots of nature items, seeing as that bag. We'll look at that in a second. Or we can get a holy spear. A holy spear? Ascend it? I don't think we need anything like gloves, do we? Nah, we'll be right. Okay. Shovel with the corrupted crystal and a hungry blade. Oh, and you also got start of battle. So they're going to gain double heats. I love how they've got nothing in the offering bar, that's funny. Alright, we smashed that. We did make the hero sword, yes we did. I think we need more bag space. So if anything, we do a little something like that. I don't know where you need to go. Thank you very much for the follow there. I think... I do like stones as well. I am a sucker for stones. We'll grab both of you. We need more bag space again. You can now go there. You're not a nature item. No, you're not. So you don't need to be in this bag. You also don't need to be in that bag because you're not a nature item. We spin you round. We spin you round. We put you there. We could get some more mana. Are we doing anything with mana right now? We are not doing anything with mana right now. Eventually stones will go at the bottom with a bag of infinite stones. I think we want both the piggy banks. We need 2 luck items. Yes, we do. Clovers. To turn them into what I want to turn them into. I guess. We could do a little something like that. That makes our stamina usage high. Maybe we don't do that yet. You need to be touching both weapons. So you need to go like that. You need to go like that. You need to go there. We have mana for when we need it. We've got a heal. We've got a stone. We've got some sand. I kind of want some space for the spear. We did roll past the poisonous vial, so we could have had a poisonous spear already. Mistakes were made. I don't know about the poison myself thing. We need a way to remove poison. Do we roll this or do we buy another banana? I mean, technically we could put this here and put more things in this bag. Like that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that actually. 1 gold, we'll roll once. Kind of want the carrot, kind of want the acorn, and I kind of want bag space. What do you turn into, Shelly? Do we want Shelly? I mean, we could get Shelly. Let's get Shelly. Let's do it. Let's get Shelly. We're basically preserving the whole shop at this point. Spike build. Doubly spikes. This may kill us because we have a fast sword and a spear. Yeah, we're going to lose this to spikes. Damn. Damn. Oh, we also want this as well, to turn a piggy into a... Oh, we need twine. We can't do that. Never mind. We don't want that. Okie dokie. So I guess... I mean... You're not even... You don't even need to be in this main bag. You could go anywhere. You could go up the side or something. You could absolutely go up the side. Get over here. You could live like that. You could live like that. Didn't really pay attention to our stamina usage. So we're going to do that. So everything has a 5% crit chance. We do have 3 bananas. No, we have 2 bananas. I can't see apparently. Like that. We need more bag space. I'll grab the carrot. Oh, there's the bag space. Happy days. Didn't even realise we had that. So you can go like that instead. The banana can go there. Can we do this better? I want everything touching. Kind of? Do we buy this now? What do you turn into? Item still 3% life for each luck, up to 50%, and gain 4% critical hit chance for each vampirism. Could be nice. 5% chance for each luck to gain 3 mana. That's a low percent chance. 35% chance to gain 1 luck and 1 rejuvenation every time an item triggers. That could also be good, and we've also got crit with staff. I think we hold off on buying that right now, and instead we get Shelly. We only have 3 bag spaces left, so we're not going to put the buckler in. I think we put one of you in, and I think I put one of you in. That's then going to give us more healing because we have more nature items within this bag. I think we roll once. There's some bag space. Can we sell a piggy for bag space? I think that's what we're going to be doing. That then puts the buckler back in. The spear has nothing above it, so we're not removing any more armor than we have, which is a bit crap. But that's kind of okay. Do we want stone? Oh, we should have got stone armor on our last run when we were milling people with no weapons. We should max stone stuff. Are we sending it? We're sending it. Don't know if I want the armor for 4 or not. I probably should have. Axe, hero sword, and a forging hammer. The gloves aren't hitting anything. Interesting. Also max stamina, max health. Oh, stamina regen, sorry. We may... I was about to say we may lose, but we got a bunch of heals. That's fine. Alright, we got Shelly. Bing! What do you do again? Cleanse effects have a 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff, and every 12 seconds we cleanse 6 debuffs and heal for 40. So this makes sense with the poison. Although it's 12 seconds, the poison spear is every 1.5 seconds, so we are going to keep some poison, not to mention if we also get other debuffs. May not work. Do we want to turn you into a steel goober? I get it on every game. Maybe we get the steel goober. We'll see what you are first. We don't care about you at all. I don't think. This is going to inflict one. No, we don't care about that. Kind of feel like we buy the goob. We can't buy you anymore. We're going to roll once more. Bag space. We always want more bag space. You can now live there. For some crazy goob play. We have 2 bag spaces. Piggy can go there. only hitting one thing, but that's fine. Oh, do we need to like mess around our whole bag again? Because of the gooby goobs. That can do that instead, actually. Now, we don't have the luck, we don't have the sand, we don't have this. We need some more bag space. I think we unreserve this now. What a waste of reserving it. We'll roll once more. There's a bag space. There's also some bag space. And I think we do want the mana orb. I really like the mana orbs. I don't know why. We need 4 gold. We're not going to be able to get 4 gold. We're also not spending mana right now, so I don't think we need the blueberry. Oh, if we have at least 10, we gain a luck instead. So maybe that is... No, that's just... Yeah, okay. I think we do that instead. Yep, send it. Bit of a weird build at the moment, but I guess it's working. Ooh, you've got a Ripsaw Blade, you've got a Hero Shield, and a Hero Sword. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We'll read that in a second. Oh, 40 heal. That's because of Shelly. My shield is just procced. That's 56 heal because of the bag giving us an additional 40% heal amplification. You're gaining a crazy amount of max health. Some resist critical hit resist. That's because they've got a big yellow gem in their shield. We need a big heal from Shelly. Any second. No! Shelly didn't heal us. Oh, and I didn't look at that item. Oh, that's my bad. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. The piggy bank just exploded. I forgot we even had this. Lol. We can do that now. And then we need something for this to get buffed. Let's just put you there. We also want that, I guess, there. It doesn't really matter right now. Do you want spikes and heal for 4? Could be nice. Kind of one. What do we got? I don't think we care about boots, but we'll hold on to them for the time being. We also need something to gain more and more damage. I think the spear is probably better for that. So I think we do... What am I doing? Like that, I guess? Oh, you're in such a stupid position. Do we have a one slotter? I guess we got blueberries. We can put blueberries there, I guess, just so it triggers. Triggers. You may as well put the stone there, I guess. What do you do? 70% chance to repeat potions, but we do gain some extra buffs at the start of the game, so I guess we put that somewhere. That works. We have a burning coal. That's better than a coal, and that also means we can burn another coal. Burning coals with carrots. Oh, lump of coal, snowball, and a carrot. Inflict a frost. If they have 10 frost, we gain in power, and we cleanse 1 debuff. We don't want that to turn into what it's turning into. So I guess we do that instead. I kind of want a snowman. I kind of want a snowman. That's a luck item. Can we do anything better here? We can do that instead and put you in there, so we gain more heal amplification. Do you want a pineapple? I don't really want to lean too heavily into the food build. And right now, I don't know if a mana orb is actually necessary. We do want gems. Okay. What do you turn into again? Nothing that we need. What do you turn into? I do like the vampiric armor as well, if I'm being honest. Yeah, alright, send it. I don't quite know if this is good or not, to be completely honest. What are you doing? Why do you not have banana and things in there? Oh, good lord, we're getting smashed. Alright, we lost. That's a shame, we just got goob. Gain 2 random buffs and make food trigger 25% faster. This could be cool, and also it's a pet. Oh, sorry, the goob is a pet. Therefore, this has a 20% chance to make our pets, also Shelly, activate twice. I do like this item as well. That we generate lucky clovers, and when we get 15, we gain 22 random buffs, and we have a chance, 20% chance, to find more uniques. Kind of think we're going to go towards the Mega Clover. Thank you very much for the follow there. Poison Ivy could be good. We're not really gaining spikes. We should have brought the pineapple. Ooh, opponent reaches 18 poison. They take 25% damage. I forgot all about that we want the poison spear, so maybe we grab this. 5% chance to resist debuffs for each nature item. We could pop you in like this. Kind of? Ooh, that's still hitting 4 things. Well, it's not, because the banana's going to get moved. We could do... Oh, we have a stone. We absolutely want this stone. We'll read that in a second. Do we still want the mana orb? I kind of feel like we're going to go away from the mana orb at this point. Yeah, we're not going to get the mana orb. We want bag space, that's fine. Where do you want to go? I don't know, we'll just put you there for a second. Another carrot could be cool. Bow and arrow could be good as well. We'll roll once more. There's some more bag space. What do we sell? We need to sell something here. You're hitting both of them. Shelly, you can go in 2 of the bags, so you go a bit quicker. That can now get replaced with that stone. Eventually this we'll put both the stones here. And we'll get a bag of stones, and then this has an infinity amount of throws, which will ramp damage because this is going to proc damage. Where's a better place to put this? Like that? And then we've got a place here for food. Like that. So that's hitting 4 things. Why does it need to hit more things? Oh, because we have a 5% chance to resist things, depending on the nature items it's touching. Can we make this better? Can we make this better? No. No matter what we do, the banana's going to touch 2 things, I think. Alright. Don't you do something else as well? When we gain 10 heat, weapons gain 8 damage. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hit 10 heat because we don't really have a lot of things giving us heat right now. We put you there so we defend against stuns and things. Or do we want healing application? I think we want healing. Healing! Okay. Do you want the helmet as well? We are kind of ramping. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Let's send it. First game of the day, we're doing all sorts of crazy things. That turtle's not hitting the shield. That's weirdly placed. They also aren't really gaining a crazy amount of heat. So now it's going to heat a res of 6. Oh, they've got Night 1 armor. This spear needs gaps. We should have put the stone down one. What are we doing? Alright, we still won, that's fine. Ooh, we have a jinx. Oh no. Don't know, but I want it. We're buying it. And then we're buying a carrot. Are we buying a carrot? I think we're buying a carrot. Yeah, alright. Okay. You need to go somewhere where you're hitting everything. Including Lisbier. Can we put you somewhere where you're hitting everything? I don't know. I don't know. I also want this to buff the weapon damage of the short bow, if I'm being completely honest, but a 1.7 second cooldown, it makes sense that this is going to be triggering things. Plus, this is giving it a 5% crit chance. It's not massive. It's not massive, but it's alright, I guess. Unless we dual carrot and we put this here. Like so. And then we just buff all the food, maybe? What are we doing? I mean, that kind of works there, right? We don't need this stone right now. Oh, and also, let us very briefly switch you around. Switch these two around. We can probably do something better there. So that's got max speed. We probably don't need it like that. We can do that instead. Stone can go back down there. Field can go back there. Like yo. That's hitting everything except one thing, which means we have a 5, 10, 15, 20, 35% chance to resist debuffs. We still need the poison flask for this. Can we now hit more things? That banana. God damn you, banana! Like that. Now we have full thingamajiggies. That's just giving us 3 buffs. It doesn't need to go anywhere. But we do want bag space down here, so this is going through armor. What have we missed here? Oh, the blueberries. We wanted the blueberries there. Where else can we put you? We need a singular bag space. Because we could do that. Nope, we could do that. Oh, we haven't put Shelly down. Oh. I guess there? It does remove the... We also need something here. That doesn't trigger. Unless we move you down one. It's still hitting everything it was already hitting except the bow. What can we put there? The triggers. If not, the blueberries, I guess. We do that again, we put the stone there, because then it's still getting all of the debuff resistance. Boots. Where do my boots go? It's not nature. Are you nature? You're nature. You can go there. Boots can go there. Clover can go anywhere. So there, I guess. And then we've got poison resistance, which makes sense in the armor. Right? We happy? We think we're happy. These carrots could absolutely touch more and different foods, but that should be okay. Yeah, alright, I think we're good there. We don't really need the boots. We'll keep the boots for now, but we're probably going to sell them. Don't think we need a short bow, although we could gain an additional short bow. For what reason? So we gain double the luck if we gain more lucky clovers, but it is what it is. And I don't think we need the helmet right now. Okay, so we just want a bag of stones. Oh, you've got a bag of stones, but you've turned it into Sir Sand. We just want a bag of stones, and we want a poisonous vial. What do you do now? 9.3, so this is, the Jinx is slowly getting Shelly down to a much quicker cast time. It was 12 seconds, it's now 8.63. We won. Hells yeah, we won. Okie dokie, I don't care about the bag thing. Chance-based items, blah 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 blah. This is only proccing one thing. It could be Shelly. I don't think we want that. Shielded is kind of nice, but we're gonna go random. We got an acorn, brilliant. We'll have a read of that in a second. Have I just seen something that we've done wrong? No, that is hitting the spear. That's fine. Okay. What do? Acorn collars, 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 collars. Have more slots, so they do... oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Their star items use minus 12 stamina, and Critwood Staff uses minus 75 stamina. Oh, we should have got a Critwood Staff, had we have known. Kinda want to get the blueberries for one. Why have we reserved this? I'm blind. Let's get some more bag space. That then gives us some roomage for this to get rid of, what's it called? Armor? You want a trumpet? Not really. Don't really know where this build's going right now. Every 2.2 seconds we cleanse poison. We kind of want this, but I don't know where we're going to put it. Maybe in place of the shield? We're not going to roll too hard. Ooh, that's really good as well. But that basically means... oh, hello. That basically means that the spear doesn't need any slots in front of it. So obviously when we turn the spear into this thing, on hit it puts poison to me and them, and it destroys 6 armor for each free slot. This will just mean it bypasses all armor, but they still have armor, I guess, which means this is going to hit armor. So I guess this still works. And then we can move all the bag down a bit, so we have loads of nature things in front of the spear. Okay. I don't know if we need that. It's 16 gold. We're not going to have that next turn anyway, so I don't think we get it. Do we want some lifesteal? Probably. We don't care about it being in the bag dealing damage. This also does nothing for us right now, and the coal we want a snowman. Let's send it. Are we good? Better or worse? That's better. Alright. Okay. Ooh, lots of Berserker Rage stuff. And max health if they're on max health. So they are gaining max health. Oh, I wonder if max health with Vampirism would be the play to get loads of max health. Goob's going, he's going. He's ramping. He's ramping. We won. I don't know how we won that. Fair enough. I thought we'd lose that in a heartbeat. So now we have a poisonous spear. So I think here we want to flip everything, right? We can get rid of this bag and we can move you there. And then we have to do a little bit of a play around. A little bit of a play around. You can go like that, you can go like that. You're going to have to live up one, which is fine. You want to sort the bananas out first. Ooh, we don't want a banana there though, we want garlic down there with the blueberry. How do we do this? We do it like that, I guess? Nope, we do it like that instead. That still means the banana's taking up 2 spaces, though I don't like that. Am I blind? Can we do this better? You are a nature item, that's fine. You want to be in one of the bags though, however. That's good. 3 more spots. Nope, like that. Got a sand there, and a rock up here. That is kind of okay. More bag space. Shelly goes there, you go there, you go there, bag space. Box of thingamajiggies, do that, do that. Don't need the acorn, but we may as well just put it in for now, and that's kind of okay, right? So that's hitting everything it needs to hit still. That's triggering off everything it needs to trigger off. I still don't like that this is only hitting 1 food, and this is only hitting 2 foods, but it's okay. Everything else seems to be okay. Oh wait, you weren't hitting the thingy because I moved you. There we go. Coal, we want to keep the coal in case we find a snowman. We sell you, that's going to complicate everything. We don't want the boots anymore, we're done with them, we're over it. More healing, more healing. You know what, even more healing. You can now live there, and then you can live up there. Are we happy? This is now cleansing 2 poison every 2.2 seconds. This is giving us 2 poison every 1.5 seconds. Although it is in a bunch of fanny packs. This is going to trigger 30% quicker. That's fine. Carrots in a fanny pack, that's good. This is resisting loads of debuff, so again, this kind of makes sense with the poison spear. Do we want stun resistance? 15% faster attack speed? Not really. That is going to gain a heat. That is also gaining heat, and when we gain 10 heat, this gains 8 damage. I'm guessing this also gains 8 damage, but it doesn't say that. It just says starred items gain 8 damage. Do we need a stone skin potion? No, we don't. We'd roll. There's the snowman. Let's send it. Oh, and I didn't clock that this has all moved, but this is fine. This wants to be on the spear as well. I don't really know how we're going to place that to hit the spear as well, but it's fine. Oh, it is also a... okay. As we can see, our poison is just non-existent, and we're resisting a bunch of poison. Ooh, I think I found a build! Now we've got some more healing, and it's going to amplify again when it converts itself. Chance to remove debuffs from our opponent. I kind of feel like that's nice. Does that spear only have 1 socket? That's a con. Alright. What don't we need and what do we need? We want you. Oh, what do we? Because then we'll lose a carrot. Carrot's a 2.7 second cooldown. You are a 3.3 second cooldown. I think that's okay. We can make you a snowman. Oh, it needs 2 snowballs touching. No! We have to lose 1 of them and put you there. Wait, what? What do you need? Oh, we need coal. There we go. Snowmaster, put you there. Frozen Buckler, that could be nice. Didn't even think of that play. I would also like blue. We are gaining some mana. That's going to give us some extra armor. We could also get the blueberries on sale, and we may as well just grab a random bag slot. That then fits the blueberries nicely. We can do that instead. That's still a nature item. Can we do anything else here? That, oh, we still lose the, yeah, okay, never mind. It's the same thing, but it's fine. We just lose this acorn, but we don't currently have any acorn collars, so this doesn't actually do anything for us right now. We have no more armor slots, am I correct? I am correct. Can we put you somewhere? Not right now, we can't. I'm scanning the board. I guess we could get rid of a clover? And put you there instead, so you're going to also remove debuffs. We'll roll once for bag space. Another carrot, that is going to replace our eaten carrot, I guess. Our nommed carrot. We can do that, and we can, oh, hello, we can do that instead. That's probably a better play. Don't know if we want the heart, don't know if we want the crown. Do not know, and I don't think we need this either. I think that's fine, I think we send it. We'll roll once, might as well. There's the bag of stones. I was hoping we'd get that. And when we get the bag of stones next turn, it means we have to reorganize everything again. Do we want an additional poison spear? Ooh, probably not. Let's grab that. We'll reserve it just in case we find a spear randomly after this game. Because we could go double spear. What's this dude doing? Spikes? Some potions? What is that potion? Oh, it's a mana potion, but because it's touching a red one, it also does... Yeah, okay. We're getting smashed. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh, you're a 3 slotter? No, you're a 2 slotter. You just look quite big. Alright. So we've got a Frozen Buckler, which is decent. We've got Mr. Snowmaster. You probably want to be living near the frozen thing now. Is that all you do for star items? You trigger 10% faster for each thing. Yes, that's all you do. We are going to have to move you, and we're going to have to move them. We can do that for now, so you're like that. You still don't do anything because you need potions, that's fine. We can probably... do that instead. So both of them are doing what they're doing and gaining double speed. 3.3 seconds, you can have a 20% faster ATS, that's fine. We can move the carrot down again, so the carrots are doing work. We now move everything up one. We take you. Oh, we don't want to use that though. We want to use a 3 slotter. For the bag of stones, we now move you down. Oh. Ooh, like that. Oh, I can't believe we've done this. Are we going to have to reorganize everything again? I think we very well might. I mean, I don't think we need the spear to gain damage. I don't think that really matters that much, but we would like it to activate. So the goob activates quicker, which is then going to put more damage on these two things. 1.7 cooldown versus the 2.7, we should probably do that as well. You're not a nature item though. Not really sure what we're doing. Is this poison? Makes sense. They're gonna come. Yep, that's fine. That's all fine up there. You, I would like to put you somewhere like here. But then you're not hitting any food. You're just hitting all the weapons, give or take. So I think it probably is better there. We also need to get some bananas in here somehow. I don't know if that is better than the carrot. I think we do that instead. So at least that way the short bow's gaining damage. You can live over there. That's fine. Are we doing this again? So we've just lost 1 of the % chances to resist debuff, or 5% chance. That's okay. These two don't do anything. You probably want to go in somewhere. We may as well try and strip their buffs. Is that the play? We don't put damage on this. We just make the goob further damage these two things. I would kind of like the spear here now. But that's never going to happen, because I can't really be bothered to reorganize all the bags. But technically, yes, this would be better here. It's only going to gain 8 damage, which I don't think is that important. So I think that's fine. We did get this. I don't know if we need this. Ooh, you can do something with this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's annoying. Let's take Shelly out of the picture for a second. We need bag space. We're not going to get bag space. We did find bag space. Do we sell this for 3? We haven't even got a thingy. Yes, we sell that for 3. And then we sell this for 1. We buy you, we put you there, we put Shelly down here. But like that, so at least it's gaining the 10% ATS. Yeah, okay, send it. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. This is a vampiric heavy build by the looks of things. I say heavy, it's not that heavy. We are gaining more debuffs than we can cleanse. Shelly's about to cleanse 6 debuffs, however. How is our damage looking? We won, apparently. Is this correctly placed? It is correctly placed. Damage? Wait, what? Why can't we see the damage numbers? How do we make this show the weapons? Oh, like that, okay. So Poison Spear was doing loads of damage, and these were dealing no damage whatsoever. This hit for 16 in total. Is that real? Is that because we had loads of blind? It's 85% accuracy. I thought these would ramp hard. So maybe we don't care about this extra stone. Maybe we do put this back here, next to this heat thing. I thought that was going to ramp a lot harder than it did, so I think instead we do that now. Oh, it's a shame we don't have an additional bag slot down here. Again, if I had it my way now, I would do that and put this here, but again, I can't really be bothered to reorganize massively, so we're just gonna... Oh, we can do that. Hey, clever me. There we go. Removing more debuffs, I guess we put you up there. I guess we do that actually, so they both are removing debuffs. 3.2 seconds, minus 10 because they're both in fanny packs. This is now also 70% chance to inflict 2 poison and a random debuff on hit. This is going to scale with damage. The spear is going to scale with damage because of the goob. It's also going to scale with 8 damage if it reaches 10 heat. We should be gaining heat off something. Something giving us heat. I don't know. I'm sure something was meant to be giving us heat. Do we want more snowmen? Not specifically snowmen, but snowballs could be good. I think we do want these, you know. So they have an additional 4 coal to start with, and their max health from items is 30% less because we have 2 snowballs. We may as well put you in there as well, so you have a higher chance to inflict poison. I don't know if we want to resist more poison. What do you do in an armor? Resist heat. Oh, you're also gaining heat, aren't you? No, I think that's okay. No, you know what? Gain 15 armor and we resist 5 cold. I don't know if we're putting cold on ourselves. I don't think we are. I think that's okay. Do we have room for the flute? I don't think we do. Let's roll. At this point in the game, when we are quite far through, I always I don't really know what we need at this point. Oh, we sold the acorn thing, so that's a good play. I don't know if we want more crit hit chance on this thing. We're not really gaining mad amounts of luck, so I don't think we need it. So I'm just going to keep rolling, I think. More healing to ourselves, I guess that's kind of okay. We may as well buy it. Oh, we have another Jinx. I don't know where we're going to put you, but I kind of want you. Put you here behind Shelly like that. Yeah, we want that for 6. What can we sell? Don't know. And then Shelly's going to have to move up here, which is where Shelly should be, kind of. Put you back there. What are these? 3.2 seconds. Food's 3.5. Is that better like that? It very well might be, you know. Yeah, 3.2 against 3.5. That's kind of better. We'll do that for now. Not to mention that these... Oh no, these are 2.7 the carrots. Okay. I think that is alright. I don't think you want to turn you into anything. I don't think we need to turn that into anything. This is an interesting weapon. But we don't have twine. I wonder if we do the scissor sword next time we play the adventurer. Don't think I've ever made them. Let's send it.
Okay.
I think everything's positioned nicely for this. Yeah. The stone, this needs to like ramp harder. And it will ramp harder next turn. Oh my god. 40 spikes almost. We still won. Crazy. Let's do survival. Love a good survival mode. We don't have anywhere to put that bag. We do want you, however. And then we want to put you here. So now that's going to hit the other jinx, which is going to ramp even harder. This is doubly hitting Shelly. Oh wait, do these stack? Yeah, it doesn't say they don't. This is also hitting the stone and the spear. And this is hitting all the food. I mean, I kind of feel like that's fine. I feel like that's good. You can now go where the molten thing does. What do? You gain 2 heat and you cleanse 3 debuffs. That's fine. We could also make another snowman. I feel like another snowman could be good. What do? Cleanse 1 debuff. If you have at least 4 luck, 55% chance to gain an empower. That is going to scale us. Inflict a frost. If your opponent has 10 frost, gain an empower instead. And we cleanse 1 debuff. We could go double Snowmaster. I don't know where we'd put you though, Mr. Snowmaster, if we got a second one. Oh. I mean... like that? Triggers 10% faster for each item, so it's going to trigger 40% quicker because of the fanny pack, as opposed to 30% quicker if it was up top. That's kind of okay. Shelly doesn't need to be anywhere. You can just live down there, man. 3 buffs at the start of the fight. 1 luck. I'm trying to think where we can put stuff now. We need more bag space. So I think we roll. We've got another clover. I don't really think we need many clovers. I mean, we do, because the accuracy isn't great on this stone or the spear. So I think we do want an additional clover. Give me some bag space, please, that I can actually use. I'll put you there, I guess. No. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. Like that. That's better than just being there in the fanny pack on its own. The box of things can go up there, luck can go down there. Do we want another carrot? Do we want another garlic? Not really. You can now spin around like that. That's now giving us full effect of this. You're hitting a bunch of frosty things. These two are triggering as they need to. Yeah, alright, we'll roll once more. Maybe once more. We've got some more luck. We've got a piggy bank. And then we have this bad boy, which I think we do actually want now. And maybe we put that on the bow. Let's send it. Because that way the bow is going to ignore all the armor. Ooh, double armor, lots of poison and pandemonium. We may lose to poison here, although we do resist a lot of poison. And we do remove a lot of poison. Crazy, look at that. We ended with 1 poison and they are a poison heavy build. So much poison. Crazy. And they've got the moon armor thing. Alright. Working a treat, if I dare say myself. You can now probably live there. That's every bag slot gained. You can move down 1. Is that the play or is that not the play? For now, I don't think it is the play, because these are now going to trigger 10% faster. We've also run out of gold, apparently, because we bought a bag. Piggy bank makes sense because that's going to smash the piggy bank into random items. Ooh, we could turn you into a lucky piggy bank if we could figure out how. Oh, figured it out. Let's go. You can have more healing. I guess we want to buy another lucky clover for now. I guess. And then we wait for this next turn. We guess. We don't even need this really. It would be nice to inflict more frost and gain more mana, however. Not that we spend mana, but the frost is good. And obviously when this hits turn frost, we start to ramp in power. This is also going to ramp in power because we have a bunch of luck to start off with. I think we probably don't have that much luck to start off with. I hope you don't break the lucky piggy bank. You must just break piggy banks. It doesn't say lucky, it just says piggy banks. Can we replace one item for vampirism? If anything, we can replace you. Yeah. I think that's the play. Right, send it. Ooh, heat and dragons. They start with 20-something heat, crazy, but they don't have the item that deals 100. Oh my god, we're dead. Okay, that was a fun game. How many seconds was that? Almost 7 seconds. Crazy, we got smashed. Okay. There's the lucky piggy bank. What do? You can touch Shelly and a carrot, but you can't because we've got this silly bag of stones. Chance-based effects are 12% more likely to happen, so that's going to trigger that better. Can't really put you with a shield. We could possibly not put you with the bow. We can do the carrot, we can do that. I think the best thing here is Shelly. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do Shelly, that's fine. All these readies. Where do you want to put you? We need more armor, I think. We also have this. I think that is the play. 2 gold. I mean... Oh, we wanted that touching Shelly. Shelly our only light item. That works, that works. Oh, you go with the collar. What do you do for the collar? Ooh, we could do the collar. We're not really gaining a lot of luck though, are we? Well, mana eventually turns into luck gain, I guess that's okay. Rejuvenation, we have nowhere to put you. We want to convert this. I think that is possibly the play. I don't really like that though. I would like to gain the armor. And we resist, well, we don't even need to reserve this, not resist, reserve it to turn it into this, because we've got 2 rounds left. I think that's fine, we just send it. Actually, no, we don't. Because we may as well either put 2 frost or gain a rejuvenation. I think gaining a rejuvenation is probably better, so we'll do that.
Okay.
Now, is this the play that we put that in the bow? I mean, it is also inflicting blinds and God knows what else. That's a heavy damage build. I can't believe we lost that as well. We had no debuffs. Oh, I guess these were just dealing loads of damage because of their spikes. We have no way to remove their debuffs either, which kind of sucks. We gained another blue. I don't think we need that anymore. We can sell you. We can put you there. We can do that. Healing is reduced by 15% essentially. You know what? That is better instead. We only have 1 turn left as well, so we don't really need to buy anything here, I guess. Well, that works out better. We'll do that. Sell you. Don't think we need garlic or anything. Storm resist. Don't need you. You giving us 1 rejuvenation after 3 seconds. This just is better. Because we gain 2 at the start. We have nowhere to put you. I don't know. Every 2 seconds, this is every 3.4 seconds. I kind of feel like we switch this into the spear. But if it's ignoring armor, I don't know how that plays out exactly. I mean, it's only destroying 12 armor a hit. This is now just going to hit armor, I guess. But I think that's okay. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else. We'll just actually, we might as well just keep rolling. Inflict 2 frost. Might be better than Vision. Yeah, alright, let's send it. Final game. Final round. They are heavy gemstone, which means they're going to have a bunch of invulnerability. See, because this is hitting 8. Is it still removing armor? I don't think it's removing any armor, is it? I mean, it might be. Oh, I think it is removing armor still. Have I misplayed? Did I make a massive misplay here? Remove 2 armor, 12 armor, poison spear. Didn't realise. So basically, even though we have this, 100% chance to ignore the armor, it still does its proc, so it still destroys armor for each free slot. So putting that in a spear is broken. Because it's going to bypass the armor but still remove the armor. How do we end there? 85 damage. That's really bad. I was really hoping that this would scale like a banana. Even that was better than the stone. I've got to stop playing stones. How's it going, Crimson? Got to stop using stones. I woke up so late today. We're slowly waking up. We're 5 off silver with the ranger. That's kind of nice. Sorry, 5 off gold with the ranger. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Reaper's the class we don't have as many wins in, I guess. Mage. We want to go max health. We start with a cupcake. That's kind of nice. We gain mana, we duplicate mana inside, and 50% chance to protect from mana removal. I woke up at 5 in the morning, and then I stayed in bed until 6, and my alarm went off. And then eventually, I just turned my alarm off instead of snoozing it after like half an hour, thinking, I'm going to get up now. And then I actually got out of bed at like 5 to 8. And normally we go live at 8, which is why I was a little bit late today. Good times, good times. Staff. We could immediately go to the cupcake staff. I think that is the play. I say immediately, we're going to have to wait until we get a mana orb. I hate you, stones. I guess we get more bag space. We can't afford you, but we can. No, we can't afford you. We may as well leave that for now. That's okay. I think we just go with what we've got. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. Have some coffee during this fight. We shouldn't lose to this, but we might. We missed with the broom and then hit 2. We could have lost. Oh my god, we've got that item. So I've said it before, and I'll definitely say it again. I think this is one of the best items in the game. So we will buy it, but we won't put it in our bags because we don't want Reaper items to be offered in the shop right this second. I think we also want a piggy bank. We also want bag space. Ooh, we lock the bag space, we get this book. And I would kind of like to get this book as well. So we're going to sell that gem for this book. We have no mana. so that was probably a misplay, because these are going to do nothing. We don't have any mana. Well played. So these books aren't actually going to do anything. I don't think. Oh, we start with 5 mana. Of course we do. And this is going to hopefully gain some mana every swing if it hits. So we're gaining a little bit of mana, right? Are we? Yeah, of course we are. How are we getting... Oh, because the cupcake's giving us mana as well. Because we have the most of mana, because we have no other buff. Oh, the build! It works! Can't believe it works! We don't want drinking stuff, we don't want bags. I don't think we want this either. We go random. We got shielded, okay. Which now probably means we want you. And then we want to put shielded nowhere, because that only works on shields, lol. So we probably also want to buy the buckler. And then we roll for bag space. There's the bag space, there's the frost. We're going to have to sell the piggy bank next turn. You don't do anything right now, because this doesn't trigger. Alright. Oh, wait. You have a 30% chance to duplicate the mana they gain, so you need to be there. I would very much like to put you in the fanny pack as well. A minor amount of reorganization. Like that. Happy days, send it. They've got Shelly. 14.4 seconds, increasing because we are putting frost on them. Wait, it got quicker. Why did it get quicker? They have more frost on them. How has it got quicker? No idea. Are we gonna lose? I can't believe we've lost. What? What? Okay, that's fine. So now we buy you. We spin you a rune. That's fine. We're gonna have to put you there instead for a turn. Oh, we have to sell a P-Bank. Do that, we're gonna get a double frozen booklet and... What are we doing? We want that like that. And then we want you over here. Cupcake also wants to be in that fanny pack, but it's fine. It can just live there for a second. And then these two can live here. Ice armor, frozen booklet. We don't have room for the banana, but we do have room for you to go there. Perfect. So that's fine. Let's send it. So clearly we're going to go very frost heavy here. I do like going frost heavy. Not to mention that this thing is just going to inflict a bunch of random debuffs, so their accuracy is going to be lowered. We're going to lose again because they've got triple banana. It's okay. We can afford to lose the first couple of games, I think. That's fine. So now, this is going to trigger 60% faster. We don't make any heat right now, but we do want to have some sort of heat generation. You? We could get some... Oh, we can't get chilies. I think that's class specific, isn't it? We don't really care about that. An oil lamp could be good. Oh yeah, we're not going to actually have much heat generation. Unless we get really lucky. Huh, okay, well, we'll see how we get on. Another one of these, we may as well grab it. Move this. Oh, the staff wants to be in both of them. We'll figure that out in a second. We don't really care about poisoning. I mean, we could get it because this is also going to be poisoning things. Makes sense. Cupcake triggers a bit quicker. We do want... Ooh, hello. No, we don't need you. For now, we'll put you there. Do we want another piggy bank? Not really. We do want more bag space. Chessboard. We don't need that either. You're not gaining mana. You're not gaining mana. These are also using mana, so they don't actually need to be in this main backpack. I guess we do a little something like that. Cupcakes hitting both. That's all we really care about. Send it. We also need a way to gain empower, I think. So the cupcake staff is just going to basically pump empowerment. We don't have a whole lot of healing right now. We do have a bunch of cold. They've gone stones. Here along. Oh, they've gone double. Oh, okay. They go in for crossblade. I hope we don't see them ever again, because crossblade will murder us. Regenerate stamina. I think we want this for more max health. We could get more frost. I don't think we need it. Bag space we do want. We'll put you there. I would like to get that bag space as well, but we're not going to because we want that item. There we go. We found it. We found it! So now we can't make 5 gold unless we sell something we kind of want, so we're just going to send it. And then next turn, we can make a magic staff. The turn after, we can get a cupcake staff. Interesting, lots of max health to start with. You've also got a burning blade and a dagger. Don't know why you wouldn't move that to the right. I don't know. Some of these builds that these opponents have are crazy. Or item placement more than build. Nice easy win with the cold. I will take it. Ooh, we have a mage hat. Let's put you there. Better yet, we can put you there. That's still... There we go. Do we want an owl? I don't think we want an owl. Do we want a mage hat? Do you turn into anything? No. You don't turn into anything either. I don't think we want either of those things. We're going to roll again. We kind of want scrolls as opposed to books at this point. Don't really think we need stamina, but I guess we buy the stamina bag for now because we might need stamina. Ooh, we could get more armor, which is more frost. We don't have heat generation, so we need this for heat gain. Although it's only 2 at the start of the battle, so maybe we don't need that. What do you turn into? You turn into a frosty thing, so we probably do want you. Oh, you also turn into a lanternberry. And a death lotus. If we start the battle with 2 heat, it's every 5 seconds, but it is 60% quicker. It means that the cupcake staff could just pump heat. That might be a play. We'll reserve them both just in case. Oh no, it won't be because we start the battle with 5 mana because of the bag. So mana's always going to be the thing we have the most of. Unless we get more things that are going to reduce our mana cost quickly. You've got a lamp. And a magic staff. They're starting to ramp a bit, aren't they? We need more healing. Subclass unlocked. What do we want? We need more healing. Cupcake staff is in the process of being made. Happy days. We'll move you like that, I guess. Yep. We can gain 5 random buffs. We can give them 5 random buffs. We don't really remove buffs, so I don't think we want to do that. Start of battle, reduce damage taken. That could be good, because then we're going to pump more buffs, and this deals more damage for buffs. We're grabbing that. And now we wish that we would have bought the spirit animal that we saw earlier, because that doesn't do anything right now. Cool. I kind of think that we want this. It'll pump our accuracy, it'll pump some damage. Don't know. I kind of feel like we buy that and put it there. Again, it's only a minor amount of heat, but it works, I guess. And then we buy this and put you... I was going to do that, so all these 3 books get a buff. Item used for stamina. Use 1 mana to regenerate 1 stamina. This doesn't need to touch the weapon. We've only bought this scroll, so these 3 get a buff. In addition to this turning into something that we probably are going to need, which is this. Yes. Send it. Oh, you've got a ghoul. You've got a ghoul. Double hero sword. I mean, the debuffs we're applying because of this thing is crazy to me. We've lost all of our buffs as well, I've just realised. What removed all our buffs? This thing? I'm not really sure what removed all of our buffs. Oh, this thing. Flawed. Yeah, okay, he's got a purple gemstone. God damn you, purple gemstone! We now have the cupcake staff. It doesn't need to go anywhere. It doesn't gain mana. It just uses 3 mana to gain 4 buffs of the type that which we have the most of. And it deals +2 damage. Sorry, plus 0.2 damage for each buff we have. So this needs to be as quick as possible. So we'll buy the bag space, and I think we're also going to buy you, because we can have more spirit animals. Unlimited, in fact. Use a mana to gain a rejuvenation and heal for 10. I think we want that as well, which means we have to sell 1 thing. We have nothing to sell, so we have to wait a turn. Okay. Here comes the fun. Ooh, no, that's a book. Yeah, that's fine. Everything touches the 1 scroll. That's all it needs to do. This doesn't need to touch anything, I don't think, because this has a stamina cost of 0.5 a second. So we don't need to use a mana to do that. We may as well save the mana for the cupcake staff and the max health. And applying more frost. We might run into mana issues here, because a lot of things are costing mana. So this cupcake staff may not do anything, and we may lose. Let's see. We've got a bunch of goobs. Shouldn't you be using 3 mana? Oh, you are using 3 mana, but because we only have mana, it's continuously giving us more mana. So it uses 3 mana and we gain 4 mana, because that's what we have the most of. We now have vampirism as the most, and we have no mana. So at this point, we're at a stalemate, because we're gaining no new buffs, because we have no mana. Okay. We still won. Crazy. We still won. So now we need is mana. We absolutely want false up. Oh, sorry, false life. I don't know why I read up. Because this gives 20% max health and overheal. We gain all overheal as maximum health. So this we absolutely want. And I would have thought that this unique item was an undead item. If it's not, that's fine. We also want you, I guess. We are kind of stuck here. I mean, we want that for the ramping. We don't really have the bag space to put you, but we'll buy you because we want you. We also want to buy this as well. So we'll buy it, but now we need bag space. We also want this scroll as well, because this scroll turns into the Null Blade. Ooh. It's not what we were after. I think we're after this thing. Oh, that uses mana, but armor and shield activates, so we have a 50% chance to gain. So yeah, we do want this as well. We just need bag space. We need so much bag space. That's fine. don't need this to attack faster to put more cold on. We want these two to trigger off the scroll book because it's using mana to gain max health. This is going to heal us and give us some rejuvenation. We still don't have anywhere to put you though. Is this scroll better than a banana? I think it is. We're going to get rid of the banana. We're going to buy this scroll as well. We're going to put you there. We're going to lock the scroll because we don't want them to combine. Oh, that could have been touching the banana as well. I didn't realise. That's fine, whatever. And then this, I mean, it could live there. But we would lose 2 scrolls. That might be okay. We just lose 1 max health book. How are we doing this? Like that? Would you want light items? Oh, that's annoying. Was it 10% faster? Doesn't matter. 10% faster? Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're not going to use a mana to regenerate a stamina. We don't need that. And we're not using a mana to inflict 2 more cold. I don't think we need that either. Not when they're going to get 20 cold on them anyway. We have lost a nature item for this companion, however. +2 for each nature item. That's kind of okay. That's fine. Let's roll. We could do with you, I guess, because you're going to help us gain mana. And if we do something crazy... like this? Crazy! We could buy you and put you here. Which means we have to sell something. I think we're going to sell that book. We're going to buy you. We also no longer have a chance to gain a unique item on the next roll. But I think that's okay. This is going to have a, what? 30% chance to duplicate mana. And this is now going to give us mana, luck, or rejuvenation. Does anything spend? No. Alright. We might be alright now for the mana. The cupcake staff should continuously pump mana as well. So as long as we have some mana... No, we've lost all our mana. Okay. Now this is just going to give us a bunch of luck. Nothing is spending luck. You're gaining luck. Okay, right. So now we're just gonna get fat luck, which doesn't really help us at all. I mean, I guess it does a bit, because the cupcake staff is gaining 0.2 damage per buff, so it's 27 to 29. We need more things that give us more buffs. That's what we're after. We can put you there, you there, you there, you there. We can now start doing that. We also want a potion belt there. Blueberries we absolutely want and need. I don't think we want a toad. Again, we don't really want luck. We need something that spends luck. I guess? No, we don't want that. We want another companion though, right? Oh, we should have put that back in when we were rolling. Damn it! You're a nature item. You can live up there. So that companion hits 2 of the nature items. Can we make you better? It's another nature item. You're hitting both the spirit animals currently. Use a mana to gain a luck and an empower. That kind of works because it's going to double scale our damage. This uses 13 health to gain 3 mana and inflict a blind. That's all it does. We don't really have much healing. I always come into this problem where we don't have much healing. So I don't know if we want this or not. It would mean it would gain a bunch more mana every 3 seconds. No, I think we just send it. We may as well buy you. Let's send it. Okie dokie. They've already got half of the crossblade. They've got falcon blade. They've got double shields as well, which are blocking 100% more damage. We don't have a stamina issue at all. Our max health is scaling. Because we have some armor, we are continuously overhealing, which is giving us loads more max health. We now lost all the armor. Now this is where we need a big boy heal to get us back on max health. We are technically winning, but I don't see how we're going to win. They're stripping most of our buffs off us as well, I think. One big hit. Oh, just. We only just won. You don't really give us a lot of buff, so I don't think we get you anymore. Bag space for 2. We'll take it. Is this what we need? It is what we need. That's going to make us an ice flower, which is going to have to be a case of we have to rearrange everything. We want more buffs. We don't want that. We could get another oil lamp. I don't think we want that either, to be completely honest. We're just going to send it. Can we do this better? Not really, we're just going to send it, it's fine. Not feeling this build anymore. I was feeling pretty confident, but not anymore. It doesn't feel like we have the scaling that we need. They're gaining more max health than we are. Again, because we don't really have a bunch of healing, we're not really gaining a crazy amount of max health again. We are just hanging in there. Yeah, okay. That now gives us the ice flower. This wants to hit everything, basically. It wants to hit both the armors and the weapons, so it's going to have to go there. That kind of works out nicely. That's still hitting 3 things. Can we rearrange this better? Without too much of a problem. I mean, just so it goes, I guess, so it fits. We could bring all the books out, I guess, and move everything down 1. Meow. You could probably... yeah, you don't need to be there, you can move down 1. Oh. Like that, I guess? You need to be in there. Doesn't really matter. Scroll can go there. Book can go there. Book can go there. So they're both hitting the scroll. The scroll's hitting the light item that we have. That's triggering there. You can move inwards. You can just go there because you don't need to be anywhere. That's duplicating mana. That's duplicating mana. Weapon has a 25% chance to use a mana to inflict 3 frosts. And armor and shields activate have a chance to gain 1 mana. Oh. So... yes. So now everything that gains mana... oh wait, does that need to be in the bag? So when it says armor and shield activates, 50% chance to gain 1 mana and 13 armor, is that going to apply to this flower? Is the flower going to give us 1 mana and 13 armor, or are these? Because if these are going to give us it, that's fine, because they're both in the bag that gives us a 30% chance to duplicate mana. But I'm kind of expecting it to come from this, which means we're not going to gain the duplication of the mana. Huh. Alright, we'll see. Don't think we need that. I mean, technically we could. No, we have enough bag space right now. We could gain another piece of armor. Don't know where to put you, mind you. What do you turn into? In 1 vampirism, deal damage, trigger 1% faster for each frost and 2% faster for each blind your opponent has. That could be good. We need another frosty thing. I think we buy that. I don't know if we want this. For some armor and 2 rejuvenation. We could get it and dump you there. I think we do that, yeah. Whoops. So both of these items need to be here. You can be there, you can be there, and then are we going to use this? Every 3 seconds, item trigger 10% faster. That's going to remove 2 poison debuffs. Blind, I don't know if we're going to have an issue with blind. I guess? So every 3 seconds they're just going to ramp. Which means we're going to remove poison if we get poisoned. It means this is also going to remove a random debuff, and if we don't have a random debuff it's going to heal for 8. And then we're also going to inflict a bunch of poison. Can we do that better? I think we can do it better by switching this around with something. And putting you here instead. Because that way this is going to scale, which means damage and accuracy are going to go up, and that's going to counter the bind. We're going to gain a bunch more mana. Although that's better. Much quicker max health. This is going to gain mana, luck, or rejuvenation. I think that's probably better. And this is going to use a mana. Or do we just want mana? That's only going to put us on 10 mana, and then we're going to start gaining luck, so I think that is probably better for the rejuvenation. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Okay, we're happy with that, I think. We want you. Do we also want the ice thing? I think we do, right? Because that's going to turn into the ice thing to make that thing. Yes, we do want that, and we also want bag space. Yeah, alright, send it. Don't send it. Is that touching everything? It's not touching everything. That needs to go there instead. Happy days. No, it doesn't. It needs to go there. You will move up 1. Better or worse? It's the same, but better. Because now that's also going to have 60% quicker activation time. Yes. I kind of want you to get that buff. I think that's better. Every 5 seconds we use a mana to gain 7 max health plus 3, so 10 max health. Or every 4.2 seconds we use 1 mana to gain 20 max health. I think that's better. Yep. And you don't need to touch anything. Oh, you do need to touch something. Plus 4 for each one of these items, and that's the only item we've got. Alright, so that's going to heal us a bit more. Alright, that's everything good. Send it! And then we need to figure out where to put Jinx. Because we're absolutely buying Jinx next turn. We've got a bunch of armor, we are slowly gaining more max health. We are removing our blinds, which is fine. In fact, that scroll is on it with the removal of the blinds. They're also removing all their frost, I guess. We're losing. They have 50 heat. That's crazy. We got slaughtered. Slaughtered! They got a snowman. That's not fair. Reflect 3 debuffs. They got a shield. They got some claws. They got some goose. What a weird build. How do we lose to this? How have they got so many buffs? Cheese? How have they got so many buffs? Oh. After 2.78 seconds, they... We don't need to see the damage. I mean, the goob's giving him a bunch of... heat. The broccoli goob's giving him empower. Same with both the carrots. Oh, this is giving them rejuvenation, actually. So rejuvenation, heat, and empower. That's crazy strong. A couple of carrots, a broccoli goob, and a chili goob. Is that the play? Look how much heat and power they have. That's absurd to me, how much buffs they have. So much rejuvenation, so much heat, and so much empower, basically off 2 goobs, 2 carrots, and a jinx. Ooh, that's also giving him empower. Claws of attack. Ooh, I wonder if we make a weird build with claws of attack, a chili goob, broccoli, and a bunch of carrots. Oh, they've also got girl power as well, I guess. Yeah, alright, that's a pretty good build. I thought we were going to smash them, but no, clearly not. Now we need to mess around again with some items. We'll buy you, we'll buy you. Bag space that we cannot fit. I guess we're gonna do that. That makes more sense. Does that hit everything still? It does not. That has to go there. That's a pain. We'll do that, I guess, for a second. We can do that. We can get you out. We don't know what we're doing with this jinx. This jinx is going to be a nightmare to fit. Unless we put you long ways and stand you up. Don't know. A little something like that, maybe? We can do that as well. Put you there and put you somewhere around here somewhere. I know that means the lamp's not triggering as quick, but that's kind of okay, I think. That's going to duplicate buffs. The blueberry's in for the sake of being in. Stars in and poison's in. That no longer hits the shield or the armor that it actually needs to hit. That's annoying. So, okay. I guess we move you around. We put you there instead. Blueberry there and shield can go there. This also wants to hit the other armor, but right now we need to do a big reorganization. We'll send it. I think that's hitting the things it needs to hit. We're going against Heat and Dragon. They start with so many buffs. Holy moly. We needed to get more items that gave us buffs. I've realised the mistake we've made now. We should have brought so many more of these things. Just to have a bunch of buffs. What do you need to do? You don't need to do anything. Although that, I'm pretty sure, yes, it can touch that item. So, we need a big reorganization. We need you. I don't think we need that. We're probably going to need you. Don't think we need that. We could get another cupcake. It is 6.2 seconds, however, which is kind of slow. Gain 2 block for each frost of your opponent and remove their frost once before defeat. Don't think we need that. Alright. So now we need to do yet another big reorganization. We're going to put you up there. You can switch with that. Okay. I think we're happy. I think this is okay. We'll roll one more time. We now need that. So we'll lock it. We could also get a null blade. I don't think we need a null blade. So we're just going to send it. It's been so long since you watched this game, you don't know what anything is anymore. Yeah, it's taken me about, I don't know, like a week of playing to actually understand all the new stuff. There's so many new things since we played it back on launch. Yeah. We're going to lose this. We've lost. This build, it started off so well. So the point of this build is basically we've got a cupcake staff, which on attack, it uses 3 mana to gain 4 buffs of the type that we have the most of, and it deals 0.2 damage for each buff we have. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have it, so Empower is the main buff. So basically the idea was this is just going to keep giving us loads of Empower, which is +1 damage for every Empower, and we're just going to ramp Empower. We've got a bunch of Frost items. So we're inflicting loads of frost on them, but clearly not enough frost. And then we've got a few items that are giving us max health every, wow, 7.3 seconds because we had a bunch of frost and a bunch of poison. But that's fine. That's not great. Is there an evolve tree? Oh, there is indeed. Yeah, let's we're almost gold on most of the classes as well. So I feel like we're now running into things that are quite difficult. If we go to recipes, so each class has different recipes. We had the Ranger available and the Reaper available back in the day. Obviously, there's just so many new things. Like the bunch of pets that we can evolve. You get... can I even show you this on the items? Let's turn everything on a second. We don't want heat on. Like, there's 439 items now. So, there's just so many items. Crazy. Like, the amount of different bags you've got now. There's just so many random, crazy bags. You get class skills as well now. So, like, this item is a unique skill. You have exactly 2 stamina using weapons. Weirdly worded. Both attack 20% faster and use 30% less stamina. I've never seen this item before. There's so many items I've never seen, but there's loads of different skill items and stuff. But yeah, we'll have a quick game. And we're also playing random as well, so class and loadout will be randomly chosen. If we weren't using this, however, I don't know, if we're playing a ranger, like ranger bag, start of a clover, start of a wooden sword, items inside gain crit chance for each look. Brilliant. We can also use this bag instead, so our healing is amplified by 10% plus 5% per nature item, or we can do a surprise one, which basically randomly replaces this bag with one of the starting random bags. But we're going completely random, so it just picks everything for us. Ranger with the Vineweave basket. It's also giving us a walrus tusk, a fanny pack, and a leather bag, and we've also gained this because we get this every time we random, which is 5% chance to find unique items, weapons use 5% less stamina, and obviously it's rewarded as starting as a random character. So I guess to start with, we'll just buy everything that's on sale because it's all free. I think we will get the wooden sword as well because it's nice to have a wooden sword off the bat. Piggy bank is good, but we would also like bag space. So we do that. We lock the bag space and we gain some rejuvenation because it's free. What did I sell? That's, oh, the star. No, the star's still there. If that's what you're on about. Or we just buy more things. Again, the Star of Courage, you basically have that all the way until the final round, and then we maybe sell it on the final round. And I'm pretty sure as well, I could be wrong, so somebody might need to correct me. With unique items, I think you can only have 1 or 2. Because there's more items that we're going to get later on that allow us to get like 3 or 4 or 2 additional unique items. So this dude we're fighting, wooden sword with a whetstone. The whetstone's going to give the sword +1 damage. The bag that they're using, I'll go over it after we've won. The puzzle bag they're using, items inside trigger 20% slower, but after 5 seconds they then trigger 50% faster. This thing is going to give them buffs, so it's going to give them mana, luck, or rejuvenation, and then depending on what they have the least of. And then once they hit 10 of each of them buffs, it's going to consume 1 of them buffs to gain an empower. And then also this is consuming mana every 3.33 seconds to gain 7 max health. They didn't consume any mana they didn't do this. They lost before they could trigger that. Oh, they had no mana at that point. So yeah, this gave them luck. It then gave them mana, but they died before they could get max health. And max health heals you for the value that you gain. So it's pretty strong gaining max health. We'll grab some bag space. Don't think we need any of this. We could go for a shield, but I kind of don't think we need to. The hammer doesn't turn into anything, right? Oh, it breaks piggy banks. We'll grab the bow. We'll grab the luck. We'll grab bag space. Can we position this better? They are nature items. We could also make this bow turn into a tusk poker. So the other cool thing you can do now is you can double tap left alt and it'll tell you everything that this bow that we've left alted on turns into, which is really good. So obviously we can see that the bow with a Walrus Tusk, which we have 2 of, turns into a Tusk Poker, which on hit, 50% chance to gain spikes. We could also gain an additional Clover and turn it into Fortuna's Hope, 75% chance on hit to gain a Luck. We could do a Poison build again, where with a Poison thing we can turn 70% chance to inflict 2 poison and a random debuff, which I really do like. Or we can make a Squirrel Archer, which has a chance to steal buffs, which could be fun. I don't know what we're doing yet, so I don't know. Kind of works. Let's move you over there. You don't need to be over there, but the banana wants to be in there. So this is now, and you can see as well when we hover over the main bag, all of the things light up yellow to show you that they're in the bag. Stats breakdown is nuts since you last played. I must not have played since launch or early access. It's really nice. Multiple combo recipes is good. A lot of things have crazy combos. That's everything we can buy, so we'll just send it. We are going to make the spike bow, I guess, because that's what we're doing. They've got a hero sword, which is going to give their wooden sword an additional damage. We've also got gloves of haste touching 1 weapon, not 2. Again, I still don't know if this is an actual player who has built their character like this and has snapshotted their exact inventory and that's what they're running with, or if the game just manually grabs random items and goes, this is the build they were using. Because I understand this sword should be touching this sword to give it +1 damage, but surely gloves of haste on these 2 items would be better, or even the carrot up here. Like, why is there 4 bag spots there? Surely that should be at the top and the carrot should be touching there, so I don't know, whatever. So this is now, because we are on, what, round 3, I guess? Yeah, round 3. We now get to pick a skill. Choose a skill. Every time you're offered just stats, which is gain 10 max health and 10 base stamina. 10% base stamina regeneration, sorry. Always offered on round 3. And an unidentified skill, which replaces this with a random skill from your pool, always offered in rounds 3 and 10. Choose one, making you better feeling. We have the effects of weapons have a 20% chance to repeat, and every 5.2 seconds we gain 1 buff that we have the least of. Is nice. So this could technically apply 2 spikes on a hit. We have No Rush Please. Start of battle, both players take minus 35% damage for 10 seconds, and we inflict 4 cold. Don't know what build we're running yet, and we also have Blood Manipulation. Deal 15% of your healing as damage. Every 4 seconds we gain a vampirism, and triggers 15% faster for each vampiric item we have. Not sure, because I don't actually know what we're doing with this build. We could go a poisony build, we could go a luck build, or we could just get loads of healing. Oh, also, how's Japan, by the way, ICG? I may as well ask. I may as well find out. If we go loads of ranged items, we are not going to have vampirism, so we don't need to do that. So it's either slow and steady wins the race, or weapons have a 20% chance to repeat. If we do stuff like this, that could work, because we're going to use a spike to deal plus 9 damage on the next attack, and that could trigger twice. We could do this, which is weapon crits, attack twice on the next weapon, which means it could technically attack an additional time, right? Or we could also go Thornblood here. I think we're just going to go in, we're going to go random. We're getting Mana Orbs, that's really good for me. I love this ability, or this skill. So this means that Mana Orbs gain plus 20 random buffs, and every 4.5 seconds we gain 3 mana, and it triggers 20% faster for each mana item. So we basically just want to pump a bunch of mana now. We'll grab the Piggy Bank. I kind of feel like we're going to turn that into a Hero Sword at this point, because we may as well. We found the Whetstone. Ooh, and we got a Goob. Do we want to make a Goob? I mean, based on that last fight that we just lost, I kind of want to make a Carrot Goob. We are going to make a Steel Goob again. I always make Steel Goobs. I've got to stop doing it. But I think we do make a Goob. We also want to lock the bag space. Are you a nature item? You still are a nature item. That's perfect. Can we do this better? Better or worse? I think we can probably do this better. We are going to sacrifice some of our healing here. Oh, we also need that touching, don't we? To make the thing. To make the thing a thing. Banana can go... Not the best right now. We do that, we put banana up here, we put the garlic here. Another piggy bank can go there, we put the luck in, we put the star in. This isn't going to do anything for us right now except gain mana, and this is obviously going to give us 2 spikes, but we don't have anywhere to put either of them. So I think that is a better play. We could put the rejuvenation here. It would mean we get slightly less max health, but we do heal for more. We could probably put that somewhere better, but that's fine. We'll do what we do. That's fine. We do as we do. Bags appear more often in the shop and have a 40% chance to be on sale. Triggers 10% faster for each free slot. So the sword and the shovel are going to trigger 30% faster. They don't have any stamina, however. They also only gained 1 spike. Alright. Fair enough. That's now giving us the weapon. That's now going to give us the steel goober. We're going to put you there. So we can put the banana here, the garlic here, and the blueberries here. And then we're going to put you in. So you're now going to trigger a little bit faster. 3.5 seconds. You've also got a 20% chance to trigger faster because you're touching 2 foods. Is that everything we want to be doing? I guess we should put you there instead so you gain more max health. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want a buckler at this point. We need more bag space. I will buy a buckler and we'll roll for bag space. There's some bag space. Can we turn you into something crazy? I guess we can turn you into a hero longsword. Or we can turn you into a falcon blade. Or we can just get both of these and make a, what's it called? A crossblade? I don't know if we're going to have enough whetstones and stuff to do that exactly. I mean, we can try. I've not really been paying attention to that though, so I may have been a misplay. We'll put you there, we'll put you there. That's fine. We've locked that, we've locked that. We need another sword. Right? Yeah, because we need 2 hero longswords, so we are going to need 4 more, what's it called? Damn. Actually, you got to get a boat. Definitely playing this next week though. Hells yeah! Enjoy the boat ride. I hope Japan's absolutely lovely right now for you. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's better than the UK. Let's send it. Blood in. Uh-oh. In a bit, dude. Okay. We're getting lots of mana. We don't need a lot of mana right now, however, because we're not actually doing anything with the mana. But when we get some mana orbs, we absolutely will be doing something with the mana. Still getting a bunch of spikes. We could be getting more spikes. We will be in just a moment. That's now made us the steel goob, for both good and bad reasons. I think that works there. I think we put you there and just that like that for a second. Like that, like that. Oh, we want the shield touching that as well, don't we? Like that, like that. We have nowhere to put this, that's fine. We want you, we want you, we also want bag space. We roll, we really want to find... Oh, we could make another tusk poker instead of a shield. We could do that instead. I think we make double tusk pokers. We also need to make a hero sword, which isn't great. And then we need 2 more whetstones and 2 gloves of haste. I would like to put this somewhere. I don't think we're going to be able to. Unless we get rid of a piggy bank and we make the goob trigger slower by doing something like that. Mana gain, sword hitting. These 2 are going to get buffed. Oh, wait, I forgot we turned into a steel goober. We're not going to make crossblades now, are we? Because there's no way in hell we're going to be able to make 2 more hero swords. I mean, we can still make a falcon blade or a hero longsword, I guess. That still works. We reserve both of these 2. We could sell the piggy. I don't think we need to. I think we actually are going to be doing that instead. Rejuvenation, we have nowhere to put you. Unless we, for 1 turn, take out the piggy banks and then go. I think that's the play. You've got dagger build. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't think this is a very good skill. We'll lose to this build though, mind you. Of course we will. You've already got a chili goob, you've already got a shelly, and you've also got a goob that's just hitting, or just triggering from the 1 weapon. This is like a 10-second cooldown, so I don't think we should lose to this, no. Okay. So far, so good. There's our first mana orb. We absolutely want to buy this thing. We'll figure out where we want to put you in a second. That makes more sense. Can we get both of them in? Not really. Figure you out in a second. We want the bag space, that's fine. We want both the piggy banks going in there as well, that's fine. You want to be touching both the bow and the sword like that, I think? And then... triggers 20% faster for each. Okay. So we could... No, we can't do that at all here, can we? Yes, we can. Oh, have I done that off the screen? My bad. Oh, that's annoying. Like that. Piggy bank there, piggy bank there. I wouldn't mind having the shield there instead. Trying to work out. I mean, I know we don't get the bonus of attack speed. I kind of feel like the banana is going to be better, although it is a much longer attack speed by an extra second. Blueberry's 3.5, the weapon's 1.4. These would also be really good to trigger the goob. This is also not actually giving any weapon an additional damage, so I don't know if that's a good play on that. It's difficult. There's some gloves, we didn't even see them. So we can turn this into the Falcon Blade, which makes more sense with items triggering faster. We should also put you in there and you in there, so we're getting more heals. That doesn't do anything, but that's going to trigger off both the weapons, so that should give us some decent mana regeneration. That is better going up there, actually. Because then at the start of the battle, at least it triggers once. Okay, I think that's okay. We reserve the box of gems, we reserve the gloves of haste. I think that's fine, we send it.
Okay.
Claws of attack, forging hammer and a double axe. The double axe always scares me because it ramps so quickly. He has run into stamina issues. He's on 2 health. We did win. Just. That's absurd. We will absolutely buy that and put it there. We'll get the bag space. We'll grab the box of riches. We didn't buy the gloves. We needed 1 more pair of gloves. So now this is a 1.5 second, or every 1.5 seconds it triggers, inflicting a random debuff. That's insane for goobs. 1.4, 1.5, 3.5. We can probably switch you to around now. Again, we don't need the goober in this big bag, so we do want to rearrange the bags in just a moment, but right now I don't think that's necessary. We can put both of you up here. We can put the banana nowhere, lol, because that wants to touch both of the mana gaining items, unless we do... Nope, we can't put that there at all unless we switch you around. Do that, so it's touching the blueberries. Put the chest there, the star there. We do want these gloves, we'll roll once. We don't want anything of that, I don't think. We could... That's actually a decent shield. We could want that, actually. Vampirism's not going to really affect us too much, and we could also make the crown and make the king goober. What do you do? 6 item activations, heal for 35, protect 3 buffs from removal, and use 4 mana to become invulnerable. Effects of gemstones socketed on 50% more. I don't think we care about that. The moon armor could be good. I mean, it's basically the same. It just means that every time we gain 12 armor, we gain a mana. You're giving us 16 armor, so every time this would fire, this would allow us to gain an additional mana. We could also dump you at the bottom, because it doesn't exactly need more weapons to be buffed. I think we take both of them, yeah. Let's send it.
Okay.
Lots of fire, and the eggs are going to be hatching soon. We've already lost. Crazy. I mean, we only just survived a little bit there because of the amount of stamina they didn't have. I kind of want to go pets here. Gain 2 mana and 1 rejuvenation for each nature item. 5 mana used. Heal for 15 and cleanse 2 debuffs. Interesting. Interesting. I don't really know what we're doing here. I think we're going to go for this item. Because it means we're going to have more uniques. We're going to generate some lucky clovers. And then when we reach 15 luck, we're going to gain 22 random buffs. And I think we look for bows. We are going to grab that. We are going to grab the gloves. We're going to roll into some more gloves. Oh. No, we're not going to do the crossblades. One more roll for some gloves. Alright, we didn't see any gloves. That's annoying. We can grab this, however. Shop enter, generate 2 lucky clovers. Thank God we didn't waste that, because I think we make this thing. Oh, it doesn't give us more luck though, so we actually want this thing instead. Fortuna's Hope. Tusk Piercer, I don't think we have any more Tusky things. No, we don't. So here, we are going to mess our build up a little bit. Or our bags a little bit. Because we want this here, and we want this here. So now it's going to generate more armor. 30% more armor. You can just live up here somewhere. We need to put you in somewhere. We need to put you in somewhere. And we could do with putting you somewhere. Every 4.5 seconds we gain 3 mana. It triggers 20% faster for each star item. That kind of wants to be down there, I think. Like there. What do we need? What don't we need? I guess we could get rid of the piggies to get some more gems. You may as well attack faster. Weird build right now. We should have really gone spike build. Do we need you anymore then? We can just look here actually, can't we? Start battle, gain 3 luck. That gives us poison, and that gives us spikes. I mean, if we were running a spike build, it would make sense, seeing as we've gained 2 items that are giving us spikes. I don't know where this build has gone at all. I think we just send this. We reserve you. We don't reserve that bow. That should be okay.
Okay.
Very strange build. And then we're also not really utilising the main bag we've got, which is giving us loads of extra healing, depending on all the nature items. We need to do a big rearrange, a big reorganise. We're running out of stamina. That's because you have a shield, I'm guessing. We may even get rid of the hero sword at this point, unless we find some more gloves. Alright, we won that. I don't know how. You've now turned into a moon shield. I think that was the correct play. We do need more moon thingamajiggies. That's also going to trigger off the shield now as well, which is perfect. We'll grab that for bag space. Yes, we roll. We do want more bag space, but I don't know if we want it right now. We could also gain moon armor. We probably do want more bag space, right? Just to fit everything. Gloves. I mean, we could make that trigger 40% faster. We could also make the sword trigger 40% faster. We can't really do anything with this though, right? Unless we put a banana up there, maybe? This doesn't need to touch anything or do anything. Then we may as well put... Oh, we can make a lucky pig. We should absolutely do that, right? Yes, we should absolutely do that. So we'll make a lucky pig. Because that's going to give us the same amount of luck for the same amount of spaces, but have an additional effect. Those two are fine as they are. I guess we put another luck in. We do lose rejuvenation. We do lose a garlic. We do have another lucky pig. We'll roll once, I think. We could make claws of attack. that does make sense, right? Because we are getting loads of spikes through Tusk Poker. Attacks 5% faster for every spike. We could also, turn this eventually into a spike shield. I think that is probably the play here. That we buy you. Let's sell a piggy bank. Let's buy you. Let's put you there. We don't have a one item slot that we can really benefit from this, so I guess it doesn't matter. We're just going to dump you there and we're going to send it. Good gloves. Making our rejuvenation trigger 5% quicker. So probably. Oh wait, have we messed that up? Oh, we did mess that up because it's trying to make the hero sword, so we didn't make the claws. God damn it! Always happens. We may as well grab this because it's cheap, and we do have a moon shield, which means we are going to reflect a debuff. Kinda makes sense to me. Let's put you down there. So both the shields have a 12% chance to trigger more often. Oh, we could make the tusks do that though. No, I think the shields are better to do that, and that way if this blocks it... I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Tusks being made. I think we probably want another piggy, you know. I think we get another lucky piggy. We are going to have an absurd amount of these clovers now, however. So we could make more of them bows if we find more of them bows, which I think if we see one, we buy them. That makes sense. We want a carrot. We also want Jinx because Jinx is insane, and I think we want that as well in the sword. No, we want to attack faster with the sword. We want the bows to be doing stuff like that. Can we get this to hit everything? Not right now, we can't. Unless we move you across and put you down here. Ooh, it's one off. Unless we spin you around like that. I think that makes more sense. We can get rid of you. No, I'm trying to work out if we can make them gloves hit something important, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We can't really get the carrot in anymore. We'll put the star back in there, seeing as this is going to give us a 20% chance to find unique items, unless the fact that we already have this means that we can't get any more unique items. Again, I don't know if that's how that works or not. I think we'll put the thingamajigs back in. We want the 2 clovers to make that piggy. We don't care about those 3. We've got nowhere to put the clover, nowhere to put the lucky piggy. Alright, I think that's fine. I think we send it. If we had made the tusks beforehand, this would have been a bit easier, a bit better, but we messed that up. I didn't realise. We've lost this? Oh no, we haven't. We just gained a big heal. No, we didn't make it. That's fine. Okie dokie. So now we have another weapon as a 1.6 cooldown. So I kind of feel like that goes there and that goes there now. So that's going to ramp. Oh, but then damage-wise, like, it's 1 point. This is going to attack faster than the bows. So this makes sense that it's going to just ramp and attack faster. So this is going to trigger more often, which is then going to give it more damage as opposed to the just being in the goo getting more damage. Because if it attacks really fast every 4 hits, it's gaining in power. This is giving it +1 damage. We don't actually need this weapon anymore, I don't think. Oh, now we need 2 more gloves of haste because we were going to turn the hero sword into the other thing, this. items trigger 40% faster, which makes sense that we have that, and then we can just like branch it up here so it does more things. Okay, don't know if we need this or not now. It's fine, it is what it is. We definitely need more bag space. So we're going to buy that, and then we're also going to buy this to go there, to go there, to go up here. Kind of makes sense. If we find another walrus tusk, I think we buy it to make a spiked buckler. If we find it, that is. You can now move back across there. I think you want to attack faster. Blue in armor always. Pink in weapons always. Do we want it to have accuracy and more damage? It's on sale for 4. I think we take it. Yes, I think that is the play. Let's roll. There's another bow. We wanted that. I think with this bow, we're now very high. I think we get rid of that sword now. This is going to have to live there instead, because I kind of want to turn this bow into the lucky one. So 75% chance to gain 1 luck, and then obviously at 15 luck we gain 22 random buffs. I think that's the play. Piggy banks can go anywhere, it doesn't actually matter. Oh wait, it does matter now, doesn't it? Because these have a chance to do things. You're going to have to live there. Can we double up on the shield? I guess we're going to double up on the shield. The carrots have a chance to do stuff. They do. Oh, if we have at least 4, we have a chance to gain in power. How do we do that? Like that, I guess. So the carrot gets buffed. Blueberries, we want blueberries. Oh, we can't switch you two around, but we can switch you two around. How's it going, Crimson? You can go there because you gain more armor. That's affecting that because it gains more armor. I think we're going to probably sell this at some point. We can't fit you, we can't fit you, we can't fit you. That's fine. I think we're going to send it. That makes sense if we bang that in the gloves, because then the gloves are just going to attack crazy fast. Let's start. Let's see how it goes. We will slow this down to 0.5 because they've got a bunch of shellies, they've got a vampiric stuff, they've got loads of badger runes, so it's attacking 3% faster. This sword's attacking 1 second. They've also gained a crazy amount of empower. We're about to die already. The claws aren't even attacking that fast. Alright. Suddenly the build has gone wrong. Now we have you at a 1.7 cooldown. That's a 1.7, 1.7. That's 1.5. You're 1.6. We want you to be there. Poison on the look. That kind of makes sense. Oh, do we buy you? Put you there. We sell the singular gemstone. We buy another jinx and put you there or there. Can't believe I've. So you're touching that. You're touching all that. That makes sense to me. You can go back there to touch the carrot. Rejuvenation. We do want rejuvenation, but I don't know how important that is. What else can we do with these goddamn clovers? Make more piggies or more bows, that's it. So we just need bag space. We also want the star to be fitted in somewhere. And we also need more mana orbs. Alright, we're sending it. Don't know if we're going to win anymore. Oh, what is that item? Ultimate Ascension. After 10.62 seconds, nature items gain 1 luck, 1 spike. Frost items gain 5 shield, 1 frost. Light items gain 2 rejuvenation, which he has 1 of, and he's got 3 skull items. So he's going to steal 3 buffs. Alright. We'll go back to 1 speed. Yeah, this build at the moment doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, we're out of stamina still. No, maybe that's why we're losing. I didn't see how many spikes we had at the end of that, but it's okay, I guess. I kind of feel like now we rotate away from this. Oh no, we need spikes. I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing. Are we gaining another piggy bank? Do we need this? I'm not sure. I do not know. You're gonna stay there. We could get another piggy bank and slot 2 more of these in. Kinda makes sense. Let's roll again. We need more backspace. There's some more backspace. If we get this, we have to go for another potion belt. It's on sale, we might as well. Can you do anything? Not really. Not really. We could do with more mana orbs. Oh, we also have more spikes. I did say if we got this, we would turn that into a spike shield. Moon Armor is more important, I think, to block stuff because it prevents more damage. And more stamina. And it also applies to range weapons, so that makes sense putting that there. Carrot, that's fine. That's going to give us more empowerment. I guess the banana can go there. Blueberry can go there. With nowhere for the garlic, mind you. I think rejuvenation makes sense. I think we are going to sell this hero sword now. We have blue again in the armor. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want the frog? I don't think we want a frog. We'll roll once more. Backspace, we want that, but we've just said if we buy that, we can't put it anywhere unless we do that. And then we do a 3-er and we do a 3-er. That can now live there. And now we can put in a bunch of clovers and some more garlic. 1 backspace left. We don't have any backspace for it. Nope. Don't think we want the snowman. We could go with a thorn whip, but we have no stamina for it. And we are currently high stamina with 10 base. Let's see. Let's see. They've got a double boomerang on a steel goob, which is insane. They have no stamina though, so I mean now we don't have any stamina either. That's attacking far too quickly. Crazy. We need stamina potions or something. This is not a very good build right now. Spike shield, and we've gained one of you. You can live there. I think you can live there as well. There's no other way of doing that, I don't think. Unless we move this... No. No, that's fine. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do we want another carrot? Cleanse 1D if you have at least 4 luck, 55% chance to gain empowerment. That probably makes sense. We need some way to gain more stamina, however. That's the real big takeaway right now. You can get there. Yep. What do? You turn into a bigger bird. I don't think we want the bigger bird. We don't really have a place to put him, right? Unless he goes there where the garlic's sat. What does he do? Items gain 7% chance to duplicate their buffs again. Heal 7% more and trigger 7% faster. Duplicate the buffs they gain and they heal more. That would also affect the... Yeah, that is a play. We do that. We need a singular bag slot. We need a singular bag slot. Do we get another piggy? Singular bag slot. I kind of want that. There it is, we're at gold. I guess we sell a luck. Now, how do we want to do that? We do that, we do that, we do that, we do that. We get another lucky piggy. We also have another one of these, so I guess we'll put it there. That's going to cleanse a debuff. We are still going to run into stamina issues. There's a stamina potion. I think we are going to reserve you. And we have a banana as well, so I guess that's going to be beneficial, that we turn that into a big boy potion. Yeah, send it. I don't know... yeah. Their goo is going to activate pretty slowly compared to ours, I think. Not to mention ours is gaining more armor. Now we're running into stamina issues, which again is a problem. We start off so well. Alright, we still won, that's fine. And then we're going to go survival mode, even though we're probably going to lose, which means we're only going to gain 17 ranking change as opposed to 24. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay, this fits perfectly. Oh, I thought this was going to heal for more. It doesn't heal anymore. Of course not, it's a steel goober. Yeah, that's hitting everything it needs to hit, you know. Oh, and 7% chance to duplicate the buffs they gain. 7% chance to duplicate all 22 buffs, which is insane. This is also going to have a chance to duplicate those buffs. I think you live up there, and you live up there now. You live back there with the shield. This now means it's going to have an additional 22% chance on 50 to gain a spike, so our spikes are going to ramp. I kind of want to put you there, so both the bows have a chance to spike. I'm also kind of thinking that we get rid of one of the bows and we do that instead. Is that a misplay? It could be a misplay. That's a 2.5 second cooldown. That's on the carrot, that's on both the tusk bows. We've got a spike shield now. That's going to trigger more often because of the lucky piggy. Unless we did that on both of the piggies. So this has a higher... No, it doesn't need to do that. It only triggers 5 times. That's fine. Don't need it. This I'll hold on to for the time being, but I think we are going to sell that. You can go there. We are going to make a big boy potion. It is in a potion belt as well. Technically, we could do this, which I think is the play. We can put the singular up there. We can sell the 3 slotter. We do lose a stamina, however. I think that's fine. We've taken out a bow. We've now got low stamina usage. Is that really low stamina usage? High to low? Really? Alright. If you say so. That's annoying, because we'd kind of want these two to merge together. What else can we put there? A garlic, I guess? Don't think we need that. Nope. Let's roll again. We don't want another goober. We could do with that in the armor. That's going to give us more armor overall because we're gaining mana. Snowman we don't want. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that, buddy. I guess we could do another carrot. How's it going, Benny? A carrot would work, right? We could put a carrot at the bottom. Let's spin you around to there. No, that doesn't make sense. There makes more sense. We put that there instead. And then we get a carrot and put you here. You can now go in there to reduce the opponent's healing. We are healing a little bit, right? Kind of. Kind of not really. Yeah, it's going well. We're just we're trying to we're trying to think of these builds, and they just end up being all over the place. To be fair, I mean, it is what it is. I kind of feel like we roll once more and send it. Oh, mana roll. We want these. We want lots of these. I mean, we're a bit late for that now. Let's see how we get on now. We've taken this bow out. No, you're all good, Benny. Right. So here, this is going to heal us pretty hard. we should be good on the mana front to gain a bunch of buffs. We haven't quite hit the 15 luck yet. I think it's 15 luck, right? Oh, we won anyway. Well, that's banging. Alright, so that's fine. That's now going to give us this potion. We'll move the potion down here. 4 seconds. We'll move that there. So now this is... Oh, we have another potion as well. I think we're also going to buy that. You can just live there for now. Mana orb, where do you want to go? We're going to have to sacrifice the piggy location. But we do get another piggy location there for the carrot, so I think that's okay. If we did that, we can then buff both of these things, and the blueberries gain a bit of a buff as well. I think the stamina went much better without the bow, so I think that's okay. Lifesteal makes sense. Faster attack speed we don't really need. We are going to now move everything around because I think we do buy this potion. Although I don't think we needed it now because we have this. Ooh, we were going to do a build of this, weren't we? Oh, we can't because we need twine. So yeah, we were going to do that on the adventure. Alright, we don't need to reserve you anymore, I've realised. This could be good. We could also get a much better bow and upgrade that to this thing. And then every 2.8 seconds it's going to trigger the goob and gain damage for the goob. And then we can move this right one. I think we buy this and we put it here where the shield is. Like that. And then this shield goes there. This moves down one. What are you? Mana Mastery. You can live there, which hits everything it needs to hit. Oh, but then this isn't hitting a weapon anymore. Huh. Unless we do that and we spin you two around. Now it's hitting a weapon, although it's not getting speed buffed. Oh no. Like that. Now it is getting speed buffed. It doesn't need double the speed buff, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of okay. That's triggering 2.7 seconds. That's triggering. That's hitting most of the mana things. That can now live there because these two are going to trigger pretty fast. We're now back on a high stamina usage though. I can't believe. Then this needs a look, and it also needs another look. We may as well remove debuffs. Wait, 3.2 seconds, 2.7 seconds, that's kind of okay. We can now move the garlic there. The blueberry can stay where it is. Alright, very weird build right now. I guess that can go there as well, so they're both touching something. We've now lost the spike shield, which means this is not going to trigger as fast. I mean, we've just got so many random items. I guess that's fine like that. We can resist some poison, we can remove some attack speed, we can be stun immune. That's better in there, in fact. Okay. I think we just send this at this point. We've got 10 gold still. Jesus Christ. What do we need? I mean, I'd like more mana orbs. If you want to throw a mana orb my way, that'd be lovely. Do we want another one of these? I wonder if that's a better play. It's only going to ram once. I wonder if we've made a terrible mistake. We also kind of want something that's going to benefit us our stamina, right? I don't want that shield anymore. I don't want that bow anymore. I don't think we want the garlic anymore. Right, let's just send it. This build's gone a bit all over the place. 3 chili goobs? Good lord, no way we're going to win this. This man is going insane with his chili goobs. I mean, we could though. There's our mana roll popping off. I don't know if we've actually gained 15 luck or not. It's hard to gain luck when we've got 2 birds removing our luck. They have got 21 luck, even though we have 2 birds as well. We won that. I don't know how. That's fine. Crazy that we won that. Right, so now, weapon crits. This weapon attacks twice on the next attack. Is that right? This weapon crits because it's a star weapon. This attacks twice, and we gain 3 luck to start off with. We also want more luck here. That's better. That doesn't do anything. Where can we put you? Where you're doing something beneficial? Nowhere, I guess? We can put you there. We can spin you around. That's fine. We still get the 2 luck, and it does something that's beneficial to an item. Yes, that's all benefiting something or other. Okay, I don't really know what we need here, but something like this is really good. 25% chance to resist poison, or an 80% chance to inflict 2 poison. I think that makes sense on the bow, because we don't need lifesteal on a 2 to 3 damage bow. I know it scales with the goo, but it's not scaling that crazy. I think we just want more gemstones now. We could get this. And put you on the big bow? I think that is the play for the big bow. We don't really have anywhere to, like... Yeah, okay. We'll see what you are. Gain 30 shield. Items gain 40 armor. We gain an empower. That's pretty good on the goo, because that means we're going to slowly scale... Oh, and that also means it gives 30% more armor, so that's actually kind of beneficial. It means we're going to gain some empower right at the start. We do lose a luck, however. Okay. We are basically rolling to find things that are worth our while. Mainly gemstones, to be completely honest. We could get some blueberries instead of a luck. I think that might be good, because then it's going to give us more bonus. How much luck do we start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We start the game with 11 luck. We want to start with 4 more luck, unfortunately. They're all cleansing. That's mana, mana. Yeah, we need 4 more luck. And we don't really have anywhere to put 4 more luck, unless we get rid of a carrot. And we put... don't know. We'll sell this. I do like the purples, but we can't combine them unless we remove the blue and the green, so I don't think we care about these low-level purples. The low-level yellows, we do have high stamina, I don't think we care about. The star, we don't care about, we got 2 games left. Rejuvenation, we're never fitting in again, and we got a bunch of luck left over. Alright, I think we are going to roll once or twice here. No, we're going to send it, alright. So, we'll slow us to 0.5. We start with 12 luck. I must have miscounted. That's 13 luck. If they remove any luck from us, it's a pain. There's our 15 luck. That should now convert. Oh, we've already gained the 22 random buffs because we hit 15 luck, I guess. 35 mana. Any moment. That's the 35 mana. That is the mana orb using... Oh, we should have put the duplication of buff thing. Or do we not have that? No, we don't have that. That's fine. Bunch of potions, I've just realised. Holy moly. With 89 poison on us. We're doing kind of alright though. We've got a bunch of empower. We don't have as many spikes as I would like, so this isn't attacking that fast. I mean, it is. It's 0.48 cooldown. Crazy. We've gained more luck. We've got another charismatic orb. I don't think we need to put this anywhere, although we could. No, we can't, because it goes down to, right? We'd lose the carrot. Do we want to lose a carrot for an orb? Not really. I don't think we do. We've only got one turn to survive as well, so that doesn't really matter. So we're basically going to roll this until we find a big boy gemstone that may actually help us. There's one. 20% faster. We don't need that. 20% chance to resist suns. 10% chance to resist criticals. I think that's probably better than a what? 10% chance to resist poison. We'll sell this luck because we don't need it anymore. We don't need that either. I guess we have another mana orb. That's probably beneficial. As opposed to a singular luck, right? Carrot, carrot. Piggy bank doesn't do anything, but this gives us something, right? No, it doesn't. So that's just going to be 2 carrots. Or we can do that and spin you around, so you're still hitting the 1 piece of armor that you need. That's now hitting this. That doesn't need to hit this. Doesn't need to hit this either, so that's fine. Yeah, alright, so we now start on 11 luck, I think. We've got 14 gold, we might as well keep rolling. Oh, that's a pain. We sell that, it's 25% faster. That's now 40% faster. I think that's the play. Happy days, we got the gem. Okay, so we'll put this on 0.5 because it's the final fight. They've got a katana, which is going to remove all our buffs because we're immediately going to have 20 plus buffs. They're also removing our luck, which isn't great. We've dropped down to 9 luck. We're not really gaining a lot of luck. We're dead. Alright. Fair enough. I was just paying attention to this luck. Oh, we're almost on 15. We're almost on... Oh, we're dead. Alright, cool. They've got dual obsidian dragons. Gain 2 damage, and the next hit of the weapon is a critical every 5, or actually when you hit 5 heat, I guess. So this is guaranteed to hit 2 crits. It also deals a lot of damage, and it removes buffs. More buffs. They didn't hit the 60 heat. They've got 2 shellies for big heals. They've got a couple of potions for stamina. I wish in this part of the game, not that it matters, because you can just like do this, can't you? But I wish you could like re-watch the fight. Because I was not paying attention to anything there, and we didn't really hurt them, which is absurd. Now, I don't know if we played this correctly or not with the goo. Book, right at the bottom. Because, I mean, Claws of Attack did deal the most damage at 32%. Then Fortuna's Hope, and then Tusk Poker. But what we could have done there is we could have put the gloves up here. I mean, even here with the goob, they're not dealing that much more damage. 13 to 14. This is 14 to 15. So maybe the play here was that we should have put the Claws of Attack to gain the weapon buffs. Or the damage. And not these 2 crappy bows. Again, my thought process here was we wanted the fastest thing possible on the goober, so the goober procs the most often. But that's alright. Okay. Oh, we've hit gold. So now every game we play is going to be a nightmare, probably, where we need to actually work out how to actually play the game. Instead of just buying random things. Let's do another one. We got Pyromancer. We got Fire Pit. We spend a gold to generate a flame. Start a battle, we gain 5 maximum health for each fire item inside. So we're either going to go Mad Fire. We've already got max health. We've got 2 fanny packs to start with as well, which is very nice. Health drops below 50%. We enter Battle Rage once for 5 seconds. Battle Rage items trigger 30% faster, and we take 22% reduced damage. We could get this. I think that's probably a good play. But we don't want Berserker items, or do we? We could do something with this, right? Can we change to Berserker real fast? We could get Axe. We could get some Berserker stuff. We could get some pets. We could also get the Busted Blade. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I want to do that. We're going to buy that though, because I think that's beneficial. I think we're going to buy the Buckler as well, because it's on offer. We buy the Piggy Bank, we buy Bag Space. I kind of want to do like a fatigue build again here. We don't have any items to do anything. But this is also good because it means we do take 20% to, sorry, 22% to reduce damage. And items inside trigger 30% faster. We don't even have a build. Holy Christ. Alright. Well, we're going to lose the first game, I guess. Let's just send it. A spear. We've definitely lost to a spear. We'll ×2 this because I don't think we're going to be able to win. No, we have no healing. We have no, like, we have nothing. And we're not going to kill them with fatigue damage. We already have no health. Okay. Not a good first start. We do have a hammer. We do have a pan. We could get a sword and make the totem. That would actually make sense if we wanted to go this sword. Because while we have at least 5 in power, it decreases the stamina usage and the cooldown. On hit, we use 2 heat to gain +3 in power. I don't think that sword's very good. Stamina usage to 1.5 and cooldown to 2 seconds. Stamina usage to 3 and cooldown to 3 seconds, but deals +5 damage per empower, so it's going to double damage on empower. We could do this sword, I guess. We need 4 flames. We're going to generate 4 flames in 4 rounds. I guess we could go for that sword. And then we probably also want to do this, right? Every 3.6 seconds, light items. Fire items aren't light items. I don't know what we're doing. We could make a fire sword, however. So we are going to buy that and make a fire sword. We need some whetstones. I don't think we've skipped a whetstone yet. I hope we haven't skipped a whetstone yet. We'll grab more bag space. We'll roll again. There's the first whetstone. So we'll turn you into a hero sword. Wait, once it's a hero sword, we need 2 flames to turn it into a burning sword, and then we need 2 whetstones to turn it into a long sword, so we need 2 more. Alright, can we sell this and grab a banana? I think that is the play. I think we should absolutely do that. Yes, we send it. Okay. Wait, we don't send it. What do you do? Nothing that we need, we send it. What do you do? Oh, okay. They're already gaining the hero sword into the burning sword. We're a turn below them. We do have a bit of healing, but they're out healing us. Which is a bit scary to see, because they're only gaining 3 armor. They won because of their armor. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! That's now going to turn into the burning sword, so we want to move that around. Like that, so it... Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever, that's fine. We'll do that. That's actually better to go there instead. That's going to be... Yep. Okay. We want you there instead, actually. And then we want the banana here. What are we doing? Why can't we figure this out? Where do my feet go? Like that. Bit more max health. This is triggering both the banana and the sword faster. 2 flames in the bag, so we get more max health. Do we want garlic? I don't think we care about garlic. We do want a whetstone, however. +1 damage and minus stamina usage. That would make sense because that's a crafted weapon. And that is also a crafted weapon. Although we are going to use heat to gain more in power. This is also going to use heat. Or actually, on 6 heat to get... Now, I don't know if this means every time we gain 6 heat, it gains +1 weapon damage to the things around us. But it does mean that we have a steady gain of heat. And this is going to use heat to gain in power. So we do want the better version of that weapon. I think we take this. That's giving us an additional whetstone. We put that there, and that goes there, I guess. So we still have the max health. That's also gaining the extra damage. We could also move into axe and get this. I don't think we care too much about the axe. I think instead we are going to try and go for the big boy sword. What do? You turn into a flaming whip. Use a spike to gain 4 heat and deal 8 damage. We don't really have any spikes right now, so I don't think we need that. I think we definitely want the bag space, and we roll. Oh, we've got a goober. We can get... what's it called? We can get chilies, right? I mean, an easier way of doing this, to try and see if we have a chili anywhere, is probably this. Yes, we can absolutely get chilies, otherwise it wouldn't say that we can get chilies. I think we want chili goob, so I think we do want a goob. And then if we get a goob, we don't really have anything that's activating right now. So I guess we do that. We don't want to lock the goob though. We want this to be a chili goob, so we're going to lock the goob because we want this to turn into the flaming sword, not another steel goober. I would also like to get this item. What do you do to a piggy? Oh, you don't. You go into the spear over there. Okay. Burning sword. Oh, there we go. Burning sword. Yeah, I'm bad. We do that. We do that. That's the sword. That's the banana. The only two things that are activating. That's doing extra damage to the sword. These two items really want to be in this bag, however, for more max health. So I guess technically we could do that. And then put 2 flames, and then the banana here. So it's activating both the banana and the sword. Nope, that has to go there. Sword's still being touched, so that's still doing what it needs to do. Can we not do this? We have to put a flame outside. That can go there. You can live there. You do something to that, so let's put you there instead. Nope, that's not going to fit. Nothing's going to fit unless we move you up 1. We move you there. We put this here. We just made a big mistake. I guess technically we can do that. We can put the shield there. You can live there with that. Whetstone can go there. Fire needs to touch that as well. Oh my goodness. Crafted weapon. No matter what we do here, it's not actually gaining everything. That's fine, we'll do that. Send it. I think we reserve that as well because that might be actually beneficial and it's on offer. Makes sense, we grab it. Pan, poison, stone, and then some buffs. Okay. We're hitting quite a lot of zeros and misses at the moment. Why are we hitting so many zeros? Okay, we lost. I don't know why we're hitting zeros so well. Oh, because of the shield. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we got the burning sword. That adds as a fire item, so that means we have 2 fire items inside. That's also triggering things it needs to. The goob didn't function very well there. We'll see what this is. You're a food thing? No, you're not. You're a pet. That actually benefits the goob. And it gives us 4 spikes. So we do have to do a bit of moving around again. We'll grab another fanny pack because it's there. I think we also want another pig. We'll roll. There's the chili. We want 2 of them. We could also buy a heat as well to turn that into a burning coal. Do we sell both the pigs immediately? We've just bought the pig. That's a waste of gold. But I kind of feel like we want that chili ASAP. Don't know. Alright, we don't have many things that are activating, so we're just going to do this real quick. That kind of works. Let's send it. We've got a chili in reserve. Yes, I think that's fine. Okay. So it's going to get one activation from the start of the battle. The sword is now, again, we're hitting zeros because they've got shields. That's not great. They don't have a melee weapon, so this shield is never going to activate the goob, so we're only activating the goob on the banana and the sword. 5 to 7, that's because we hit 6 heat. We're slowly gaining a little bit more heat. It's got a 60% chance to gain 1 heat until we get an additional whetstone, and then that'll start to go up. Alright, we won one, that's fine. We won a game! That's what we like to see. Burning Blade, that's fine. We now have a 12% chance to deal 6 damage and gain a heat. That's very beneficial for us. We now need more bag space. There's some more bag space. We've got so many fanny packs, that's crazy. We're going to put the banana there. Nope. The banana needs to touch this, so this can be there. Another heat in there for max health. We've got a chili. Let's put the chili heat. Oh, actually, every 4.8 seconds, chili can go there. That gives us a bit more max health. We can't really do anything else with that right now. We need an additional chili, right? Oh no, chili goob, it's 1 chili. I thought it was 2 chilies. Oh, fantastic. So now we're getting the chili goober. We don't need mana right now. I don't think we need gloves of haste on anything. I mean, technically we could put the chili here, the shield here, this here, and then we could buy gloves of haste for this. I think that's a good play. It means it activates quicker. That's fine. We'll roll once. We don't need any of this. We don't need luck. We don't need stamina. We don't need 14 armor. I mean, we do want all them things, but not every 4.7 seconds. And where would we put it? I guess we could buy this and put it here once the chili turns into a chili goober. Although the gloves of haste won't hit it. So then we'd maybe put the flute down here instead. I don't know. We'll keep the flute for now because 14 armor, 2 luck, or 2 stamina is probably good. Not to mention when we get the big boy sword, that's a lot of stamina usage, so it makes sense that we get that for stamina gain. Hello, cat. Okay, we've won another game. I'm happy about that. I don't think we need the forging hammer. It doesn't cost any stamina. There's a 3.5 second cooldown and it deals +1 damage per empower, and we will be farming empower because of the sword, although we don't have the sword yet. I also don't know if we want more coals, because we can turn these into the burning coal, and burning coal is 12% chance to deal +6 damage and gain a heat. If we were to get, which we will be aiming for this, I think this has 4 or 5 slots. We could put 5 burning coals in this, which means it has, what, like a 12% chance 5 times to gain +6 damage and gain heat. And I believe it consumes 2 heat to gain 3 in power. Yes, it does. So I kind of feel like we want loads of coals. We'll figure you out in a second. We have a heat, we have a coal. I don't know if we want a forging hammer. I feel like this could be really beneficial as well because we're gaining loads of empower. So that's probably going to replace the banana. That's also going to create a burning coal. That can move up 1, that can move up 1. We could probably put the banana here, so it's going to gain additional attack speed. We want the fire to be inside the bag, but we're not doing that right now. Oh, and we also wanted to buy this flute, didn't we? Because technically we could put it here. And then that would mean, oh, but we don't get the gloves on it. No, I don't think we do that. We could start getting some potions. It's going to give us stamina. I think we do actually want this. I think we make some strong heroic potions to get a potion belt. There's the potion belt. There's the attack speed. I don't know if we want gems. We probably do want gems, but I don't really care for them right now. I kind of want the star in case we get another unique offering. Although, as I say... Oh, that's not even a unique. Well, it is a unique. So is that. I don't know how many uniques you can get in this game. So I don't know how important this is. Chance to find unique items. Your weapons use stamina, blah, blah, blah. Special unique items occasionally offered in the shop. I don't know if there's a limit on this, if you can only get 2 or 3 of them, because there is definitely items that allow you to get more of them. So for all I know, we can only get 1 unique, which means this is only giving us 5% less stamina usage on our weapons. I don't know. 2 weapons, that's fine. When we're into Battle Rage, that's going to obviously make the both weapons trigger 30% faster, which is going to then proc the Chili Goob. That's going to heal us for 12 and gain 2 heat. So again, we're massing heat. We could probably sort out bags a bit better, so all the fire stuff is within there. You don't count as a fire item, do you? No, because we've only got 3 fire items inside right now. So it makes sense that we move things around and put all the fire stuff in here, but it's okay. +1 damage or an additional heat. I think that's fine. We still need a whetstone as well, which is kind of annoying. 20% or 29% chance to find common. I don't think we're going to find another whetstone for a while, which is a bit of a pain. You've got the gloves of haste on the dagger. That's interesting. Okay, our stamina usage was fine as well, so that's good. We're slowly starting to pull some wins back. We do want the potion belt, so I think we... oh, I don't even know. Doesn't even matter. We just put you there, we put the potion there. Do we want more fanny packs? We do want more fanny packs. I think we're going to buy both of them and roll. We probably want this. I like what we have here, but I don't like the fact that we don't have mass flame within the fire bag. So I think we're going to have a quick reorganize real fast. I mean, again, it's only going to trigger once, but it's better than having nothing there to trigger it. 2 weapons, that's fine. They're both hitting the sword. We've got a bunch of fire. Alright, let's send it. Not very happy about the current build we've got. We're missing key items, I think. They have ever so slightly less max health than we do. They also have a burning blade or dagger, so that's going to consume it and gain more damage. That's going to scale significantly. We're also gaining more heat because of the Chili Goob. If we can get another Chili Goob, I think we absolutely want another Chili Goob. Okay. We didn't use our potion. They didn't use their potion. They've also got a garlic. Okay, we've got a subclass unlocked. I think we're probably going to go with Firebender. We don't have any mana. 25% chance to protect your buffs from removal and your opponent's buffs from cleansing, or debuffs from cleansing. Triggers 50% chance to inflict a blind when a light item activates. We have no light items currently, so that's kind of pointless. And every 3.8 seconds, we remove 2 buffs from your opponent and we gain 2 rejuvenation. That would kind of fit nicely here. It would mean our... oh, we could go Dragon Nest. Don't think we're bothered about fire. Or sorry, frost. We're not really rocking frost. Start the battle, we lose 50 health. Before we're defeated, we reincarnate with 50% health and become invulnerable for 1.5 seconds. Deals magic damage for each fire item and inflicts 7 debuffs. We're not going to inflict debuffs. We are having fire items though. I kind of feel like we're just going to go with this guy. But we don't have any mana generation right now. I kind of feel like we do that instead. Balls to it. That's what we're doing. And you don't need to touch anything right now. That doesn't need to technically be there, so it can go there instead. That means every 3.8 seconds it's actually going to proc this. We've got the thingy-majig there. We could get a cheese goober. I don't know how I've been offered cheese. Is cheese a specific berserker item? It is. Gain 22 maximum health and 2 random debuffs. I think we probably want the cheese, you know. As crazy as that sounds, I think we buy the cheese and we buy that item. So that means during Battle Rage, while it lasts 2 seconds longer, and we gain a spike. I think that's okay. We could get another fanny pack. I think we do. I think we send it. I think everything is good at the moment. So this means that our... Yeah, we're not really afflicting debuffs though, are we? But it does mean that our buffs are going to not get removed, I guess. And then this is going to slightly scale max health. Okay. That's not bad at all. We now want another goob. We have another potion slot as well, so I think we want that there. That's fine. I don't think we want an axe. I don't think we want a hungry blade. We don't really want another piggy. We'll roll again. We could get this. We are a scaling build. We want more heat. The first 3 seconds of the combat, this is not going to attack because it's got a 5-second cooldown, so it makes sense that we get the helmet. Then we roll once to see what we get. We've got mana generation, we've got a mana orb, and we've got bag space. We don't want the phoenix. I feel like the phoenix is a bad play. On attack, we lose 10 health, so every 2.5 seconds we're killing ourselves. And then before we die, we use all of our heat to reincarnate with 6 health per heat. But that then means that we have no heat, so everything's going to trigger a lot slower, and then we're just going to slowly die, so I don't think we need that. This can turn into Battle Rage. Currently, it's going to give us 45 armor and resist 3 debuffs. Or it's going to give us 40 armor and damage taken is reduced by 10% when we enter Battle Rage. We do also have this item, so obviously during Battle Rage we take 22% less damage. That could be 33% less damage. I don't think we need it. I think we just want bag space and the mana. Specifically because, did we buy something that does something with mana? We didn't, did we? No, we didn't. Alright, so we don't actually need mana, but we're getting it anyway. I like mana orbs. They've already got a Null Blade. Ooh, with a 25% chance to stun an Elephant Rune. Crazy. Crazy strong. They've also got a Snow Cake. This isn't doing anything. I can't believe we're going to lose to this build that isn't like doing anything. Absurd. They've just got random items randomly placed and we still lost. I mean, the Null Blade's obviously doing damage because it's obviously using a luck to gain 2 damage, and it uses 1 rejuvenation that they didn't have, I don't think, to remove 3 buffs. So, we didn't do very well there. That's a shame. Okay, what's this do? 25% chance to duplicate any heat you gain. That is insane. Sun Shield, block damage, 60% chance to do that. Sun Armor, uses one of these heats to gain 16 armor. I don't think I've seen this. You did one. You did one of what? This is pretty good because it means we have a 20% chance to duplicate all heat we gain. We could then obviously go into a Sun Shield and a Sun Armor. Sun Shield's just typical shield, but it deals a bit of damage. Star items gain light. Starter battle is 70 armor, gain 1 heat for each light item, but this would mean that all fire items gain light. Use 1 heat to heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. That's kind of crazy. I think we go with this. It doesn't currently do anything for us, but it does mean that we get a 20% chance to duplicate all heat. That's another goob. We want another goob for the cheese. Cheese goob, what do you do? Max health and heal. Okay. How are we doing this? You'll show me later. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of feel like... We're going to put you there a second. Oh. We're going to put you there a second. That can go there. We kind of need to rearrange some bags here. Like that. Shield can go in a normal bag like that. Pet. We do want this touching the chili goob. We're not going to be able to touch the chili goob anymore. Oh, and also the gloves of haste aren't doing what they need to do. So we're going to do that instead, I think. You can now go there. That means these two items are still going to trigger faster. That doesn't do anything. We've lost 2 triggers. We still need a whetstone. God damn it. This is what happened last time we ran a fire build. We gained not enough whetstones. You can now live there, I guess, just so you're touching this and we have an empty space for a fire. That gives us more max health. The goob needs to be touching the cheese. I guess we do that. We can spin these around though. Oh, you know what? We've done all that wrong, haven't we? Because the shield doesn't need to touch them, so that can do that instead. I think the cheese is more important than the weapon. Although maybe not. I think we do 1 bag on the cheese instead. That can go there, that can go there. Gloves of haste are hitting these 2 things. Perfect. 3.5. Oh, no, the cheese needs to hit the cheese goober. That's fine. Bag space, mana orb, mana gain. Technically, you want to go there. So you're hitting both the potion belts, and the first time it triggers, we gain a random buff on both of them. Pet, you need to hit this goob somehow, but you're not going to, so maybe we just do that instead. It's a one-time trigger, however. Helmet doesn't need to touch anything. This doesn't need to technically touch anything. Neither does this. We gain max health, and we got a piggy. We sell a piggy. Let's buy another bag space. We could sell a piggy and gain this, but I don't know if we even need it. It could go there, technically. So it's going to trigger off the weapon and off this every 3.8 seconds, which will trigger faster when we enter Berserker Rage. And that's just going to give us a bunch of buffs that if they get removed, it doesn't matter because we don't actually spend mana, unless we get 35 mana and we gain 22 random buffs. That's basically just going to protect our other buffs from being removed. Send it. I think that's okay. They've already got a sun armor. They start with 18 heat. They are doing much better than we are in terms of heat. And they don't even have the bag of heat. Didn't see how many this actually gained in terms of duplications. We're slowly ramping our heat. We're also removing their debuffs. Or they're spending their buffs. Sometimes I get so confused. Oh, this is removing 2 buffs, and it's got a 1.64 second cooldown. This has got a 0.66 second cooldown. It's 1.39 cooldown. And this has a 1.71. We should have moved the cheese in between both of these and put the shield down here if we had enough space. But that's okay, because the cheese is going to be eaten, and we found the sword. So we are absolutely going to buy this. And now we run into an issue. This needs, what, 4 fires touching it? It does need 4 fires touching it. How on earth do we make this touch 4 fires? Okay. Like that? We're not actually using... Oh, we will use this because this is going to... Yeah, okay. So that needs to go up 1. And then we do that. Molten Greatsword, Happy Days. We craft this. And then this becomes our new weapon of choice. We've lost a bit of max health. This is no longer touching the weapon. Do you do anything else? Start of battle. Yes, you reduce stamina usage. So that's going to go there instead. I don't think we care about the whetstone. That needs to be in the game somehow. Oh. For some reason, I thought this made all of our fire items light. Don't know. Doesn't matter. You want to go somewhere as well. There, I guess. Then you can go there. Again, we're losing the 25% stamina usage, but that's kind of okay. We've also lost when we go into battle rage, things trigger slower. I guess we can put it there instead of the max health. Max health can live up there. That gives the piggy bank +1 max health. And then we put 2 fire here. What'd you do to the fire? What'd you do to the goob? You do nothing to the goob. Why does that... Oh, because they're now activating. I see. So this is probably never going to trigger right now. Because it's only triggering off this every 3.8 seconds to begin with. That's going to make it trigger after 5 seconds, and then the shield's going to slowly make them both trigger. We have a whetstone for this sword, we've got an extra fire. Send it. This may be a loss, but then we'll get the big boy sword, and then we should win. They've got a null blade as well. Everyone's rocking null blades. They've got enough luck as well to start removing our buffs. I hope we don't die immediately, but we might do. This has already got a stamina issue. He just hit me for 116, didn't he? What was that? 116 crit on the null blade. That's insane. Maybe we should start heading towards a null blade at this point. Alright. So now we need to reorganize our bags again. We'll grab that because it's bag space. We don't need mana, really, but we will grab mana because we may as well. We also have this. I don't think that's worth getting, but it is probably worth getting for the helmet because then it's going to give us a 15% chance to nullify the opponent's buff. So I think we do buy that for the helmet. We roll once, we got some sand. I guess we could get some sand. We could get some sand and then make Sir Sand, because that's going to give us minus 25% damage for 7 seconds. Inflict 3 blind to both players. This is removing 2 buffs from an opponent. But we're not exactly cleansing our buffs, are we? Ah. Ah, no we're not. Right, so now we do this. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We can also do that, I guess. That's touching both the weapons. Yeah, it's just a bit all awkward at the moment. We have 1 life as well, so let's hope that was worth the rearrangement. Let's hope we win. Or that was a complete waste of time. They also have a big weapon. Let's slow it down to 0.5. This lamp's not doing anything, that's good to see. This is also not doing anything, that's also good to see. They've got an axe. They've got a battle rage, so when they enter battle rage, they'll then re-enter battle rage. This is now procced into faster speed. We missed. We won. Oh, phew. Phew, phew, phew. We need bag space. And we need that shield. Oh no, the fun begins. Oh, we also want chili. I think the shield's more important because we can turn it into sun shield and then this item actually does something. So we'll put that there. We'll put fire there, sun thing can go there, and we'll put a fire there, star can go back there. So now we're going to make a sun shield. This means that armor gives more armor. We don't have anything that gives us armor, so that's fine. And every 12 shield gained, we deal 4 damage. We're not gaining any shield. How important is that? I mean, it does have a 30% chance to prevent 17 damage from the opponent and drain some stamina, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We don't need this buckler anymore. Where's the potion belt? Up here? Oh, but when we have the sun shield, which we are making, it means we have a 60% chance to gain a heat, so that is actually kind of beneficial. I don't think we need the blind anymore. Oh, we wanted Sir Sand, and we also want the chili. Send it. Let's hope once again we don't die. Lots of buffs. They've got the moon armor. They've got Sir Sand already, so that's fine because that technically means we have Sir Sand. That's doing nothing for them, and they are inflicting loads of blind on us, which means when we can proc this, it's never going to hit. We're going to die. They have loads of max health, loads of armor, and we only have 2 in power. And we're dead. Well, we didn't even get to the survival point. Again, this build never really came into it. Oh, I didn't mean to click before that. We gained 3, that's fine. Okay, that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.